Goody. CK in the house. Ha.
JH.
What's
Can
going
we do your
on,
intro
sister?
together?
Oh man, is that really what you want to do?
Everybody cool. Everybody
Everybody
clean.
clean, everybody crisp,
Yeah.
everybody
Everybody
Irish.
ivory.
There it
Yes.
is. What's going
Hey, good
on?
evening, y'all. It's late. I
So
done put the kids to bed, so I'm
you have
excited
children?
about that.
You have children?
Yes, I do. I am a
When did this
mommy, a new mom.
new
Yes.
mom? You have you have more than one child? You have one more than one child?
Yes, I have twins. I
Twins.
have twins.
Ooh, that's rough.
Yes.
How did that happen? SV, what's going on?
Woo.
S-
It happened.
SB.
Okay.
SB was on my
It
show
happened.
last week.
Oh yeah, girl, I saw it. I saw it. SV, she's the carrier.
Yes.
Oh hi, honey. Yeah,
Oof.
believe me, it is nationwide. Nationwide. I'm telling you, it's sad. But first and foremost, I want to say thank you to the post office. So before we get on here and talk that gritty, thank you to the United States Postal Service. Like I am grateful. I am thankful. I am honored to be an employee because it's the best thing thus far. And I've had a career. I've worked full time other places, but this is top tier, like the place where opportunities are endless, endless, endless.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be something more, you can do that. If you want to leave, you can do that. So before we talk anything less than our job, we have to give props to it.
Oh man,
And
my
when COVID
underpack.
hit, who was
Man.
still making money? That's why I got
Oh,
when
you
COVID
was.
hit, people was
You was.
crying. People were sad. And I was grateful enough to be able to clock in, get my money. And we made good money that season. And sorry for the ones who did lose their jobs and their lives. And you might hear my baby. I just heard him. I hear him. So
Mm.
excuse me.
All right.
Yes,
So
baby.
first,
Sorry, y'all. I'm a
so
mom.
first,
Mom first.
so
Yes, Papa,
so
lay down, honey.
so first, I'm gonna say hello to the people that are in the room. SV, what's up? Lewis, what's up? Destiny, what's up? Wiz, what's up? And Danny, you already know. So I called you on here. Yeah, you got to put the cleavage away. I have a lot of men that watch. No. um, Trey won't mind, but nonetheless, you're actually a young person. You're very young, and how long? I can't hear you anymore. Yeah, you broke it, or is it mine? Can you guys hear me, or am I not? Little. Oh, you muted yourself, but can you guys hear me? That's all I care about. All right, cool. While she, oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Wow, is that
sorry.
how it is now?
I'm sorry.
Is that how it is? Sorry, guys. I'm a mom first. Like I said, I have twin boys. They're young, so excuse me if I do mute the camera, but it's
Okay.
still what it
Yeah,
is.
'cause I don't know
I'm
nothing
here. I'm
about no
sorry.
damn kids. I ain't got nothing. I'm lying.
Okay. No
I'm
young ones,
lying
right?
in my ass off.
No young
Listen, people
ones.
don't want to hear about me. They want to hear about your experience at the post office. You're a young person, um,
Mhm.
and you've been in the post office for how many years?
It's going on 8 years,
8 years.
and yeah, 8 years, 8 years, and 4 of those years have been career. So even split. I've been on the push, and now I've been on the lack side of things. And I'm not gonna lie, I started in a season where we lost a lot, we gained a lot. When I first started, it was heavy. I mean, the volume was high. The workers were working. People were making hundreds of thousands of dollars. The employees were active in the building. Like people were working, people were moving, money was being made. But now to see the downfall in the volume of mail, the lack of work, the people not showing up and performing, it's sad to see. But and by the way, I'm a processing clerk at my facility, and I actually enjoy what I do.
So let
I
me
do.
ask you
I'm good at
something.
it. I'm good at it. So
You do a little bit. You do a little. I see you
yeah,
back there, doing your thug dizzle. Um,
yeah.
but you're
Thank
right
you.
in between. So you're one of those that haven't been there for the long term, and you're not one of the new ones. Right now, you're in
Right.
cruise control towards the end. Um, and you've
Cruise
seen it,
control.
like you
I didn't
just
make it
said. Yeah.
that far.
Well, you in cruise control. You ain't stressed about losing work. You're gonna get your 40.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll give you that. Yeah.
Yeah. You're not stressed out like some of my family here. They talking about they only getting 12 hours a week. So I don't know how they're
Sorry.
surviving. But you saw when they was we was making decent money, and now
Hmm.
we have to kind of survive. What are the changes that you saw that were subtle versus the dramatic changes, or have there been,
Hmm.
and how's it affecting you?
That's a good question. For subtle changes would be the volume of mail because it died down very slowly because we would have our slow seasons. The summers were very slow. So we were used to that, stream of mail, slowing down. But then when it became a constant, people actually enjoyed it because it's like, oh my God, now I get a break. So that was a subtle change because it happened over time. It wasn't like the next day we only were running 40,000. It slowed down, it trickled down. But now the drastic changes would be, I'm sorry, the employees when they changed that assessment test, it was over for the post office. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, so
And
you trying to
JH, I
say
don't know
that
why you gave them the test like that. I don't know why you did that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No,
you
ma'am. No,
know
sir.
you you know a lot
Mm-mm.
of people have started to blame me for the
I'm sorry.
influx of bad workers that we got. I really got some hate mail that came to me. My initial
That was the
reason.
drastic change. Employees.
Oh man, damn.
I'm
My
sorry.
initial
And
reason
I
of
know that's
starting this channel,
nationwide.
my channel was started to help people get in and make decent money. Then people like, oh man, because you helped all of them get in. All of a sudden, we got bums that work here. Like I got a lot of people that work at our plant that have watched me, and they're not bums. So don't do
Okay, okay. And I ain't gonna
that.
lie. We do have to also blame the people that's already there. And that is what tonight is about. It's like I know y'all do not, and I'm sorry for the PSCs, the newcomers, the people that want to join the post office. Come, you're welcome. Like I enjoy training people. We used to have on-job instructors. We don't have those anymore. So guess who's training you? Sally, who don't give a damn. Tom, who might be racist. You never know. I'm sorry. I can say that racist.
You can say
The
whatever you
R
want.
word. No, that might be too many words. But so it's sad to see because you have some employees that love what they do and they know what they do and they don't mind telling you. I remember in my orientation, I'll never forget it. I do hold chips on my shoulder, grudges. Sorry, a girl. I was asking all the questions that people had questions like there was a question that people needed to know, and I remember we went to break, and a woman was like, that what that bitch asking all the questions. Look at that bitch. I'm like, yo, we getting paid to be here, mind you. And I looked
Hmm.
over, I said, who else needed that answer? Who else needed it? And everybody looked like, damn, she ain't lying. And it's sad because now people are coming in, they don't want to learn, they don't want to know. It's not my job. It's not my
Oof,
job.
oof,
That's what we
oof.
deal with at our plant. It's not our job. I'm sorry. It's not our job. And that's sad because who's going to teach the next generation? Who's going to teach the next crew? Who's going to teach them? Because if you got people that don't care about what they're doing, why? And I'm one of those few still standing. I care what I do. And of course, I ain't perfect. I slip up. I love my 25-minute breaks, but but it's 15 minutes. But yeah.
So, do you see
Mhm.
some dramatic changes? Because, I mean, I spoke about what I really don't talk about our plant too much, but amongst our
Mhm.
people, I do. And you actually reached out to me today and gave me some decent news. I
Oh
don't know if
yeah.
it's
Oh yeah.
decent, but this almost it almost has something to do with the video that I just posted tonight. So the news that I initially gave the people about our plant that worked at our plant was, that they are going to be changing it. We were going to be an LNDC, which is a local distribution center. What's going on, Tata? Um, and then they turn around, and instead of it being a local, you say that the plant manager came up and said, "Hey, we're no longer going to be a LNDC. The city carriers are not coming here. We didn't." What was the word you used? We didn't make the
We didn't
cut.
qualify. We didn't make the cut. She said we did not make the cut. Apparently, we were not a big enough facility to have the carriers come to our location. We weren't big enough. So
Okay.
we had a meeting today amongst the staff with our plant manager, and where she stated she didn't want people to be alarmed. That was her first words. I don't want you all to be alarmed, but we have been chosen to be a testing facility.
Okay.
So with that being said, it was very vague, like what exactly, like how much they're gonna be using our facility as a testing plant. But we're getting two new robots for our bundle sorter. I'm an automation clerk, so I
Okay.
was like, ain't got nothing to do with me. But we're getting two new robots that's gonna face the mail and push it through the bundle sorter. I'm not a bundle sorter operator, so I'm not sure how that works. But usually, there's still going to be seats for clerks. Those are the ones on the consoles that push forward the
I sit
mail
up
to,
tight.
yes,
Right.
correct. So they'll still have positions, which is a great thing. But they want us to perform amongst the robots because apparently she said robots don't call out, robots don't get sick. So that just goes to show that that's a lack on our
Wow.
part. Yeah,
Wow.
that it just it's like it's a slap in the face. Like, oh, you guys don't come to work, you guys don't perform, you guys don't show up. This is what we have to rely on
You
now.
have to
So
compete
I mean,
against.
it's yeah, we have to compete. She said we had to keep up with the the AI or the robot. So,
And
but she said it
I
would
speak
be a good thing.
pretty, vividly and animated when I talk, on my channel. That's just to reach the masses. The people that really,
Hmm.
watch me, they're watching now. But when I speak animated about
Oh,
that, it's more so that the people that should be concerned, they put their names in the hat. I see them in the comment section. They're worried about uh, you know, they don't want the new machines to come in because they feel like they're going to be replaced. And I'm telling people, hey, there's no need to worry because if you're doing your job, they're going to have work for you. You know what I mean?
of course.
But
Yeah,
I'm putting the
definitely.
information out there. They're going to have these electric pallet jacks that are,
Yeah,
operatorless and all this stuff. That is true. And I tell people not to necessarily worry about losing your job.
yeah,
Your
because there will always
position may
be
get cut.
work.
Right. You remember when
Yeah.
they closed the plant that's, south of us, just right south of us down there in
Oh yeah.
by the
Hmm.
yeah, that place. And then those people kind of went further south
They
or they came to
migrated.
us.
Yeah.
Right.
Hmm.
They didn't lose their work. They just were what's uprooted? That's the word? Uprooted?
Yeah, they had to travel a little further. They had to travel a little further to look for to get work where the work was still there. So, and that's what she was saying. Like, if we aren't keeping up with production, we may have to travel because our facility will no longer exist because we can't carry the volume. And it's sad because we don't have any volume. And I saw Miss K post it with that photo and it went viral. Like everyone's like, "Where's the mail? Where's the mail?" And it's like, and now you guys are performing poorly with no mail. That's a problem. So
Mm-hmm.
it's that's what's scary. Like you guys are we I'm gonna say we because I work for the post office. We're slacking and we don't have any mail to work. How is that possible? How?
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
It doesn't make
Hmm.
sense because it seemed like, the tour when I start, there's really nothing going on, and we just have. They don't have the assistants.
Yeah.
They don't have mail handler assistants. Do you guys have PSEs on your tour? No.
Oh yes, we do, but they come in at a later hour. I'm on tour too, where it's like it's graveyard pretty much. we run SEF, so we run the mail for our scheme zones in our facility. So it's pretty slow. And then we have PSCs. They come in, they cover our breaks and lunches, and they're sad. They work 4 days a week, 6 hours, sometimes 4 hours a day. So we've had management even tell them to go find work elsewhere because it's been that bad for them. So
Okay. So here's another thing
yeah.
I forgot when I spoke to a couple people. If your hours are dramatically cut and you're one of those people that, is working, 30, 40 hours a week and you get dramatically cut and it's with, I think it's either 3 or 4 weeks of that straight, you can go get partial unemployment in order to make up the
Oh wow.
difference. Yeah, uh, make up the difference.
Mm.
There's a girl out, I know somebody out in California is doing that. Girl up in New York is doing that as well.
Hmm.
Because they're cutting them down to like 8 hours a week, 12 hours a week. There's no way you could
I
survive.
can't
So,
imagine. I can't imagine. But that's all in tactics though too. Cause why? Because why? And we like, okay, people aren't showing up. People aren't working. So why aren't you utilizing the PSCs? Aren't that's what they're for? Isn't that what they're for? Like I
mm,
don't understand it. You're sitting them home when I'm working by myself. I need help. Then
mm.
we have our next tour comes in and they need help. Their machines haven't even started because there's no people on the floor. So why aren't you utilizing the PSEs? But then you have the clerks that say, "Oh no, I'm volunteered to work." Then they don't show up. So
so, so
yo,
here,
it's crazy.
so
It's
you
crazy.
you're part of the APWU. In your opinion,
Correct.
are we short staffed?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Pull out the roster. It's 98% of the people are still there currently. It's updated every month. Well, at some, well, I'll say every couple months, but it's supposed to be updated every month because people get converted. But it's that roster is legit. That's a lot of people.
And what about the mail handlers? Do you think that they're short mail handlers?
What? How many have you seen standing around doing nothing? How many have you seen standing around? I'm like, what? Where you supposed to be at? Where you
I
supposed to
got a
be?
lot of mail handler friends. Don't start that. But do
Shit,
you
I want to be
think
a mail
that we're
handler.
short?
The fuck?
Do you think that we're
No,
short
not at all,
staffed?
JH. No,
Do you
no.
think that the clerks? Uh, who else would there be? How about the maintenance crew? Isn't
Maintenance.
your
I think maintenance
isn't,
is short staffed. I think
ain't your
maintenance is
brother
short
maintenance?
staffed. He
Yep.
is my brother, the best mechanic there. Hmm.
And you think they're short staffed?
Yep, my brother. They are short staffed, and
Have
I
you
got a
walked
friend
back
on my
there?
other tour, and he is struggling, and he don't work on Dios machines. But yeah, I think maintenance is short staffed.
I've walked back there
Come
and they
on,
taking
Jay.
full fledged. I ain't gonna put it out there. They be barbecuing in the
Yeah,
back.
he just said what he hear. My brother, he can hear you. He's like, I'll make this. So I said, yo, bro, you the best. Yeah.
He in the house. Okay, that's why you say
Yeah,
they
my
short
brother's in the
staff.
house. Yeah, yeah. No, they are
Hmm.
though. They are. Chris, aren't y'all short staff?
Lying in his back hurt.
My brother don't lie.
Yeah. The only craft
My brother said he's been working 6 days, 10 hours shifts. Come on now.
that's. Let me
And
explain something to you. You see my man that you you,
he
you see
said
my
they're
man.
either forcing him or he has to just take time off. So
Hold
he
on,
has to
hold
be
on,
there.
hold on.
Okay, go ahead. Let me hear what
My
you're gonna say.
man that's out there on the cart driving around. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, my brother getting ready for work now. Say hey, Chris, coming to live.
Yo, what up, bro?
Well, I don't know. You
He know me. He know me.
yeah. All
Don't
right,
you
Chris.
start no
Maybe I don't
shh in the
know.
building. Um,
Right.
you got the
All
whole
right.
clique
Be
there.
safe out there.
So
For real. He leaving though. He out of
he
here.
got he know who I'm talking about. My man that be driving around on the golf cart. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
Swole. Okay, so he
PP.
worked the he
PP.
worked
PPP.
he work 60 hours. He on there for 60 hours, but he ain't working those 60 hours. Maintenance has to fill that in order to get their money. That's where's Miss
You
K? We
know
need
what?
Miss K on this Friday night fiesta. Miss K is at work. She probably half drunk right
Oh,
now.
Miss K. I wish I could look at the comments, you guys. Miss K, yeah, we love Miss K.
You can't see the comments?
Oh, y'all want to hear some juicy stuff.
You can't
Post
see the
office.
comments?
I mean, you could write a whole book. I can see them, but I would have to like look over. I can see them. I mean,
Where's your other device at? Supposed to be reading the comments on
I
your
got
other
it. I got it
device.
right here. Yeah, I see. I see you guys. How y'all doing? I
One
see
lady
somebody
said
say they
one
complete
lady
their
said you look like a
fingerprints.
teacher.
Congratulations. That's awesome. Yeah, I wish. I wish I could
Mm.
teach them how to do their job.
Lions
And
Den
honestly, with the
Lions Den said that
Lions Den,
his
awesome.
MDO be watching over them like they the inmates. That's horrible. Get all the hate.
He said, what about reassign?
What he say? I can't hear you. You mumbling. Did I lose you again? Yep, lost her again. LA, we doing 60 plus, even 70. Some workers believe the parcels behind, don't deliver for weeks. We have issues and lack of communication is terrible. You gotta turn your volume down. Um, that's that's carriers. Carriers will always be short staffed. Always.
Mm, I can't
Melanin is
imagine.
popping.
I can't imagine with the carriers. And I'm just speaking for my facility. You know, it's different everywhere. I'm just speaking for my facility because it's been rough. Like it's been rough because people aren't showing up. But to say, because like you said, are we understaffed? Absolutely not. People just ain't coming to work. When you got management preaching about get FMLA, what are we gonna do? We're gonna go get FMLA, and we're not gonna show up. So
So that's
and
one
and,
thing
and
that I
it saves
refuse
a
to talk
lot of
about on my channel.
people.
I
No,
refuse to
because
talk about it.
I don't think you should because it's too many avenues. You can have FMLA because my pinky nail broke. So and you can't do anything. So no, it's just to each his own. To each his own.
Mm,
And everyone's
mm,
case is different. Everyone's case
yeah,
is different, but if you can call out, they're gonna call out.
yeah. So overall,
What is this supposed to be Freaky Friday? I'm sorry.
oh, that's a Miss K thing because she got the vulgar mouth. Just so you guys know,
Oh, dang.
CK here, I told her not to be too vulgar because things can get a little bit spicy on her mouth. But you know, if your kids asleep, we could talk
Yeah, I'm
about
a
what
good
really goes.
girl.
We could talk about what really
Man,
goes on at the
let, let,
post office.
let's talk for the newcomers. Listen, don't shit where you eat. JH talked about it before. Don't shit where you eat. Don't shit where you eat. What you sipping on? Don't shit where you eat. Period. Is a lot of people out here. I know we spend a lot of time at the post office, but just don't do it. It's not worth it. You'll regret it. And mind you, if you have a spouse within the post office, you started with your spouse, or you actually married someone from the post office, kudos to you. I'm happy for you, but don't do it.
Mm, you sound
Don't
like
do
you
it.
know.
Firsthand. Yeah, I'm not ashamed.
Oh,
Firsthand. Firsthand, a victim. Victim. I'm a victim.
a victim. Oh man. Oh man.
Yeah, y'all. Women, be careful. And JH, I'm tired of you talking about us and our eyelashes because, baby, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it because, listen, ladies, keep yourself together. Keep yourself up. I'm tired of seeing, and no offense,
Oh
ladies, keep
no.
yourself up. It's important to feel good, to look good, to want to come to work and feel like you're doing something positive. And men too. Men too. Keep yourself up. We like looking at y'all too. We do. But ladies, wear your eyelashes. Wear
Mm,
them. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to
mm.
JH. Get your nails done.
Whoa, whoa,
Yeah. Spray on a little
whoa.
perfume. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
I mean, the tights we can't wear anymore, but
Yeah, you told me we had that conversation. You probably the reason we can't wear tights. Oh, you can't wear tights.
nah, I wear nice spandex. They're
You know,
like
my
professional, like Lululemon type spandex. So they're not, they're nice.
my man Danny said, "Keep yourself up with your butterfly lashes."
I know that's right. Yes, I got some on right now. I don't know if y'all can see. They're real nice.
Mm.
They're real nice.
Anyway,
But
as you
yeah,
were saying, what else? What else?
um,
Any more advice?
ask questions. Yes, I want to talk to the clerks, the processing clerks. Let's remember to train if you can. If you can help someone, help them, because I feel like a lot of newcomers are afraid to ask questions. And like your last live where her name is V, she was saying how management does not talk to us properly. You have to stand up to them, because I've noticed at my plant per se, when the first time they do it, check them. You don't talk to me. And I'm not being saying just be disrespectful, but you have to get with them. You have to talk to them, because 9 times out of 10, they're not going to do it again. They're not. They're not. But the
Mm.
people that, like she said, allow it is going to continue to happen. So be respectful, be professional. Even if you have to pull them aside and bring someone over to have the conversation, have the conversation. Because believe me, they have a job to do as well. So who knows what they just came out of, and they're frustrated. They're trying to rally a bunch of people that aren't working, and then you just caught them on the wrong end. And it's not fair. It's not right. But have the conversation. Don't keep allowing it. Don't let it happen. I'm a hard worker, so I haven't had those issues, but I see it time after time. And it's usually the opposite sex. We have at our plant, the men talk down to the women, and then the women talk down to the men. What? Are you serious?
How many
Gay.
men are how many men are in power in my plant? How many?
On which there are enough. There are enough.
What you mean
On my
enough?
tour, on my tour, are there no men on my tour? There are.
Two,
We have,
three?
and those are our head. Those are our head. Those are the only ones that we deal with per
The
se.
whole
But I
the
don't.
whole plant is run by women. There's probably about if there's 50 supervisor positions in that building, 40 of them are women. The whole plant
And
is
guess
run
how
by
many
women.
times I see a woman going head to head with a woman? Zero. I
What?
see. I see it. No, I
What
see
about
it.
your
Of course,
what
but
about
it's
your
never.
PM?
It's never.
What about your PM?
Oh shit.
With everybody. Uh-huh.
Damn, that's a first of all, that's a whole nother level. She's one of us. So, man, please, that's y'all want to hear drama, drama, Mike, drama, drama.
All your supervisors in your area just be going at it with each other.
Yeah, our
All
job
of
is
them.
very childish. We are in high school. We are in
Mhm.
high school, but I usually see our women in management attack the men verbally,
Verbally, and
and
the
I see
women
the
that are in
men.
management ready to fight with each other, the other women in management.
Okay, I give you that. I give you
Got
that,
it.
Jay. I
That
give you
part.
that. I give you that. But maybe I'm not saying it because I ain't in it. I'm not in it, so it's like it's hard. Jay, my comment. I was custodian assistant for 12 years. Was before. Oh man, I wonder if everyone got that test, because our facility just tested for custodians and all maintenance, and it was
That's
a hard test. It was a hard test. Now, why you didn't post that test, Jay? What's up with that?
what?
The
Whoa.
maintenance test. Come
Whoa.
on,
What do you
man.
mean post test? I
That
don't do
was
that. That's
ooh.
against the
Oh, I'm sorry. I
rules.
mean, help us study.
Wait
Why
a
you didn't
minute.
post a study guide?
Your brother is in maintenance.
Whoa,
What
whoa, my
kind of
brother's busy.
foolishness?
Okay, he's busy. He's busy. Come on, man.
Oh
See, they want to blame the culture. What's that one? I want to see what Danny's saying. Hey,
man.
Danny.
Mm. Destiny. I'm also on here as King of Kings, FYI. SVH is ready to relocate,
Oh,
change
okay.
crafts, something. Mm.
To relocate. Yeah, do it. It's the opportunity you have. Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. I think that's what needs to happen. But make sure that attendance is in check. because I think that what holds a lot of people back in this job. If your attendance isn't A1, you're not leaving because they want to see that first. They want to bring in people that are actually productive.
My supervisor's calling me right now at 10 o'clock at night. I wish I could put this
Uh
on speaker so
oh.
you guys could hear this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna
Why
try.
not? We'll be quiet.
Yo,
Uh,
what's up?
don't forget to clear 904 tomorrow. If you don't have access.
Uh,
Um, um, have Ralph. I put it in his scanner. The Ralph to go on his pre-close.
uh-huh.
He can go to drop off the mail for Jog Road and Green Acres. Just leave the trailer at Green Acres.
I got this, brother.
And then I took Harry Hill off his closeout and gave it to 206. So he could go pick up that trailer at Green Acres and have time to come back to Palm Central. So he only has to get up at 9 o'clock at night.
Okay, I got this stuff.
And then so the 208 ain't really nothing on Saturday.
Ain't you going on vacation?
Yeah.
Okay, then I got this.
All right. I made the changes in the scanner already. So just give me a heads up. But just let Jermaine know that got to go back have it here. He knows that.
Oh, okay.
You got to get a bigger trailer.
I so do I got this or do I got this?
Yeah, you got this, brother.
Okay, enjoy your vacation. I got this.
All right, brother.
All right, good night.
All right, man.
And you see how I answered the phone? You better answer it if I ever call.
I know.
Next time I call, you better answer. Bye.
All right, brother.
Where was I?
Is
Did I
my
lose
phone
that?
frozen?
No. It's mine. I can't
I
hear
don't
your
see
voice.
myself.
I saw you doing some kung fu stuff from the 70s. You were like this. Is my phone frozen?
What the hell? I know it's stuck. It's like stuck. I don't know.
Yeah, you frozen.
I know. How do I unfreeze it? Can you hear me?
Oh, and you got a booger on your nose. And people zooming in right now. Oh, they zooming in. They can
Wait,
see it.
how I fix it? How do
I
I
can't
fix
fix
it?
nothing. It's your nose.
Damn, that sucks. Dang, what did I do? Can you guys hear me?
They can hear you fine.
Damn, why I'm froze though? That's crazy.
I don't know. I didn't do it.
Dang.
You must
Let
have
me see if
pushed
I
something.
come back.
There
No,
you just
someone. Oh, there it
oh,
goes. Someone
there you
freaking
go.
called me. I just want to phone on Do Not Disturb. Someone called me and answered. No, somebody was like, "I can't wait to break my pinky finger." I thought it was hilarious.
No,
Is it
but
still
seriously, people.
frozen, guys?
No, but seriously, we on here. We on here not to hear our chat. We on here to talk about the post office. And now you went silent. You went silent again.
I'm here. I can hear you. I just didn't know what you was talking about. We want to hear about the post office. Yeah, that's what we talking
Mm-hmm.
about.
I want you to talk about the post office.
Oh, you want me? Okay.
Yes.
It's a lot. I don't know where to begin. Like, I'm gonna just
Come
tell y'all
on.
about my craft. I'm a processing clerk, and now I'm not gonna lie, it's been rough because it's hard being a good employee. I know I sound cocky as fuck, but listen, when you work hard, you stay out the way, you will make your career the best career ever. Like, stay out the way, do your job, keep your head down. Like, it's nothing wrong with mingling and getting to know your coworkers, but it's honestly not worth it because it's not. It's been my career there has been. You see people come and go. You see things happen, and you don't want to lose your job dealing with the wrong type of people. You don't want to get caught up in the mess. You don't want to get caught up with management. You want to come there, make your money. Long as that clock, time clock turns green, you it's endless. It's like it's time to make some money because where else can you go and do what you do? Like for real. Like where can you go? I haven't worked another job where I've seen so much happen and
Hmm.
I still get paid. We still get paid. And, you know, but I work on DBs. So I'm in the same spot all day. I think that's the hardest part. If you coming in as a processing clerk, shoes are important. Comfortable clothing is important. The proper hand gear, like if you have trouble with your wrist or whatever, you need that. You need your brace. You need sturdy gloves. You want to protect yourself because it's so important because anything can happen. This year alone, I've seen so many women get hurt, whether it be a GPC, a jailhouse fall on their back, like the top of it, because they're not properly locking it. I've seen women run over themselves because they're not pushing. They're not pushing. I don't know what's the proper way anymore. Do we push GPCs or do we pull them? I've seen so many
Push.
women run over their feet and they I mean they're out because they can't you can't we stand up. You guys have to be careful. Like I said, this year some people have gotten hurt, and it's sad to see because doctors aren't signing that paperwork. If you come in, they're not signing that paperwork because they're just not. So you're gonna have to be there working. But I don't know what y'all want to hear about. Do y'all have any questions for me?
No, they
Because
don't want to. So there's people in the comments section that's talking about, oh, Miss Kim this and Miss K that and all this. And
they saying
look,
what? Oh, they don't like
Miss
me.
K,
That's cool.
no, no, they were
Is
saying
Miss K
something.
here?
Oh, she's at work. She at work. She just texted me and said, "Oh, I see you having a live and didn't invite me." And I don't
Oh,
know.
dang.
She'll be alright. She'll be alright. She got her own channel.
Miss
I
K
don't
might
think.
bring out the bad side of me. I don't know. I don't think me and Miss
We're
K
trying to
need to
keep it.
link up.
This is PG, 100% PG, and I gotta lock my door. She the type to walk in somebody's house. You
She
know
might
how
need
I.
to. What Miss K want to talk about? Somebody said, clock
Anyway,
in and mind your business. And make sure it's clear. Yes, drink your water.
Danny said, "Bring out the
Your honest
tequila."
opinion. Do you think that the toxicity and the hostility that goes on in the post office is because of the culture of the post office?
Oh,
Hmm. Good question. I could say yes and no because the culture, we are working with employees that have been there 20, 30 years. So yes and no because if I'm a new employee coming in and I'm working with an old head, they keep up the most shit. They know the most shit. Excuse my language.
mm.
So I think it's a mix. It's a mixed combination of just people being bored, people finding an outlet because a lot of the toxicity is coming from the boredom. People aren't working. Because you think I would have time to gossip about the next person on another
Oh, did you
machine if
say?
I
Do
was
you
doing
say
my
you a
job?
gossiper? So you say you gossiping?
I said, do you think I have the time to gossip if I'm working?
So
I
do
ain't gonna
you
lie, I do.
gossip?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie because it'd be juicy. It'd be juicy. It'd be so
How?
juicy.
How?
It'd be so juicy. Ooh,
How?
I think the
I,
best stories are management and employees. That's the best stories. Management and employees, it's always the same. The employee always get fucked over in the end. It's the same. I love it. I think it's the best stories of the post office itself. But yeah, stay out the drama. Stay out of it. And the
yeah,
he said
cause
she said is deadly. That is like playing telephone.
so my question is, dump all of that.
Hmm.
We gonna have some jobs in 5 years, in your opinion, young lady?
Oh yeah. Where the mail going? Where is the mail going?
So Miss K said the same thing. She said, "Where the mail at? Where's the mail at?" And I don't call nobody no conspiracy theorist, but again, she's saying something about Pitney Bowes and we don't have no mail in the building. But here's my thing to anybody watching. I know that there's a carrier watching me right now. Carrier, are you bringing the mail that you pick up back to your station? That's a yes or no. And if you are bringing it back to your station, clerks that's in the back doing the dispatch, are you bringing it from the back out to the dock? That's the clerks. That's the distribution clerks. Are you bringing it out to the dock, to the trucks? Truck driver. Oh, that's me. Am I taking the mail from the truck and putting it in the trailer, bringing it back to the plant? That's what I do. Now, from the plant, the mail handler goes and brings it around the building, right? So I don't think
And they bring it to the dog. Let's check that because we don't clerks don't walk out mail. Sorry,
right.
but go
So
ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't think that mail is somehow magically disappearing between the post office, the actual, station, and the plant. There's no mail disappearing between the people that buy a stamp and give them it. So there's no mail disappearing there. That's a guarantee. So in the evening, when the people that are on the dock are saying there's no mail, that's really because there's no damn mail. There's nobody going to the stations to buy anything. They're not mailing anything out with us. They don't want to deal with the clerks they don't want to deal with their stuff getting lost. You know, you know what it looked like in the back with the misplaced mail, how much mail we gotta send up to Atlanta,
Yeah.
the dead
Oh
letter
man,
center.
that's harsh. I can't imagine how Atlanta looks. I can't
My
imagine
co-host,
how much
my
money
co-host
it is.
name is CK, like Calvin Klein,
Yeah.
CK.
Hi. How y'all doing?
Mm.
Welcome to the live. I'm being very positive because I do appreciate my job. I do. And I want to see it last long. I want to see it go far because I ain't gonna lie, this job has taken me pretty far. Like it has allowed me to live the life I want to live and take care
Mm.
of my children in the best way I can. So, and that maternity leave, woo, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. And employees, put money in your TSP. Put
Tisp.
money in your TSP.
What's a
I'm sorry,
tisp?
huh?
What's a tisp?
A TISP, that's our
Oh,
thrift
TSP.
savings plan.
Oh,
Yes, our thrift savings plan. Put that money in there. Believe me. And you know, say you don't plan on continuing with the post office. That money will be there for you to receive. Put your money in the
okay.
TSP.
All right, all
Yeah,
right.
it's great. It's a great system, and to see your money grow and to look at the outcomes of your future. Honestly, it's impressive. It is. And mind you, I haven't been there that long, but for the most part, it's been good to me. Yeah,
So you're
and
able to.
go.
Danny said CK is great to hear people being positive. People don't want positivity. I want to hear some dirt.
You want to hear some dirt? Oh, let me tell you. Oh, let me tell you something.
I'm just messing.
Oh man, our plant manager ain't playing with us. She ain't playing. She's standing outside. She's waiting for you to stop in front of the turnstile. She's waiting for you to stop. Oh, tow your car in the handicap. The tow truck is on call. He's on call. I think he might be
Tell
on
him,
payroll.
tell him,
He
tell
might
him.
be on payroll. Cause y'all, let me tell y'all what happened at the job. So we had a mechanic. He towed his motor. He parked his motorcycle for 3 fucking years on postal property. Put a tarp over it.
Was that the same
Everybody
one that had the boat?
honestly, no, he had a truck. He had a truck there. He had a truck.
Is
He
that the
had a
same
truck
guy that
and a
had the boat?
motorcycle. No, he didn't have a boat. I don't know. I
Oh, the
don't
guy that
know.
had the
He didn't
boat
have a
was the
boat.
the vehicle mechanic.
Uh, they say he had a car there too, a damaged car. This
Anyway,
man had a damaged motorcycle parked on postal property. The plant manager went and lifted off the tarp of his motorcycle, read the tag, and saw that the decal was 3 years old and said, "There's no way." Had the tow truck lift it, put it on the tow truck, and as he's walking out to leave to go home, he's like, "Yo, that's my motorcycle. What you doing?" She's like, "But you get in the truck. Why is this motorcycle here? And how long has it been here?" She told it. right in front of him. She told it.
Mm,
It was
mm.
it was pretty sad. But why is your motorcycle here, sir? Like people get away with a lot. People get away with a lot. It's funny. It's crazy. My plant manager is not playing. She's
A
not
lot of
playing with
people don't
people.
understand her. They, the whole thing with the phones. And somebody told me something from a different perspective. She said, she
Hmm.
pretty much she asked nicely for the people. What's going on, Postal fan? She asked the people to, come in nice. Uh, you know, Listen, please don't wear those pants. We'll let you slide. This is what we're gonna do. Please don't wear the pants. Please don't wear the pants. And she did this repetitively. And as
My
people
brother
thought that,
left. Sorry,
and as
he went
as
to work.
she
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
as she continued to ask, people kept ignoring it. So when you ignore the top dog and they're asking you, then what
Hmm.
happens? Then action occurs. She
Yeah,
targets one. Hey, look, you're gonna have to go home today. Oh, I ain't going. You know how it is. You send me home. I'm gonna get paid anyway. I don't give a. Send me home. And then that was one situation. She was sending people home for the wrong shoes.
at the door.
She's
At the
right.
door.
She's right. You don't have the right shoe. And she was sending people in management home as well.
Oh yeah, I've heard. I've
Oh
heard. Yep.
yeah.
Hmm.
Um.
But my thing
So
is, take the full action though, because I ain't gonna lie. If when I know you're not there, like she was just gone for a month or so, and when we
uh,
know she's not
two.
there, we're breaking the rules. We're
Mm-hmm.
breaking the rules, and management ain't they not doing nothing. So now our plant manager comes back, and you want us to follow the rules now? When I came in here every day with my mesh shoes and my AirPods in, and you said absolutely nothing. Then I saw you with your AirPod in and a ballerina slipper on. Like, no.
What the?
Oh, Miss K, girl. Miss K, don't go. Don't go, Miss
You
K. Miss K.
did she
Just
just
kick
walk in my
JH
house
out the
and leave?
way. She need to kick you
How?
out the way. Let's trade. Let's do a switcheroo.
What do you mean?
Let's
Switch
do
a
a
rule.
switcheroo. I'm ready, Miss K. What's
She
up,
can't hear
baby?
you.
What's good?
Nobody can. I can't hear
Hi,
nobody.
Miss K.
Y'all know I got these braids. Come on now. Hold
Hi.
on. Hold on.
And they look beautiful. I like that
I ain't even got
purple.
no
Hey
pants on.
there. Somebody told me it was a
Miss
party
K,
here.
you
I
got
come
the
to.
key. You got the key, Miss K. You got the key. It gotta be JH and Miss K.
Uh,
Good evening. Good
no.
afternoon. How you doing?
Hey y'all. Hey my postal babies. Happy fuck yeah Friday. And I was told it was a party. And I come here. Should have fucking known I was at the wrong motherfucking crib. Ain't no party going on here. You see anybody in this bitch? It's dead as hell in here. And yes, everybody. Hey there, baby. Hey, everybody. This is water. I'm not. I just came from work. I'm drinking water. Hi, boo.
Oh,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm tired.
Cheers to the clock. The ET. Cheers to the ET. You done clocked out.
Ch-
You here now? Yeah.
Hey, I clocked out. I was like, fuck this shit. Oh, go get a drink. I got. He got to make me one because I got water,
For
y'all.
real,
He got
bartender.
to make me
I'm
one.
jealous,
Wait,
man.
what is this old Starbucks old sweet ass shit you were drinking? What kind of gay ass? Look, y'all. It was what is it? It's a strawberry banana smoothie. Get back from me.
This is my professional channel. What are you
Yes,
talking?
baby. Yes,
Oh
BK Mark.
God.
I literally just came from work. I did.
You smell like work.
I s- he said I smell like outside. I smell like outside. Y'all know what that means, right? I smell like
I thought he
outside.
said you still at work. I was about to say, oh no, be quiet.
Somebody said they need more information about labor custodials. I'm not on my
Yeah, I saw
25
that.
minute.
My brother just left.
You did? Listen, I'm not on my
Yeah,
15
he
minute break,
did.
baby. I ET done for the night. When I tell you it's
Let's
so
make
fucking
that
slow,
clear. Yes, we're
it's
off the
so
clock.
slow, it don't make no sense. You know what? Whoever said I should be a truck driver, who that's Angel Gonzalez? Angel, I am thinking about it seriously. Oh Lord. Is that straight?
Oh
On the rocks?
man.
This motherfucker give me tequila on the rocks, y'all.
Oh man. I might as well hang this up and come over. Now he wasn't offering drinks
That's
Miss
because
K. He sure wasn't offering drinks when we started.
when I come and it's Friday night, we got to drink. Yeah, please put some juice in there. Don't do that. I know, baby. Thank you. I had a listen. When I tell y'all right now, it is so embarrassing at my location. I stood around for 2 hours on the dock. I saw no mail. It was horrible, y'all. I don't know if the shit going on where you at. It's crazy. Oh, and just to give y'all a little FYI, you probably already know if y'all, some of y'all didn't know. So we're no longer going to be doing first class meal. Salute, Angel. We're not doing that no more. They're going to call it ground advantage, y'all. They're changing all the
Ground
labels.
advantage.
Yes, ma'am. It's called ground advantage. That's the new shit.
Wow.
It's going to start in June. Have you noticed they changing all the placards? So the placards are being
No,
changed.
the dispatch placards.
Yes, they're changing the placards.
Oh,
The
okay.
barcodes are now going to have different type of little etchings or whatever in it. So because come July, we're going to get a new sort plan, and I heard a new bundle sorter because this bundle sorter is supposed. We're not going to separate anything anymore. Everything gets
So
dumped.
guess what we heard this morning about the bundle
Mhm.
sorter?
Mhm.
They saying we getting AI robots. So we getting two come July.
Yes. Yes, I
Two
heard that.
armed. Yeah, that's gonna be
Correct.
crazy,
Correct. I
crazy.
did hear
Yeah,
that. Somebody want to
that's
be
gonna be.
seen.
I'm taking a picture with that AI. I'm freaking
Listen.
out. I'm taking a
Listen,
picture.
because they had meeting last night. Yeah, he done got kicked off his own shit. Y'all know. Oh damn, Angel said you in timeout. Oh, you gave me a straw. Oh, that's so sincere.
Time
Look,
out.
no, I'm on a tropical island and shit
I know that's right.
for sure. Um, so I have it, but I don't want to bring the paper because y'all not supposed to know, right? So
Mm.
you'll know when y'all do y'all service talks, but you're not.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
but I'm handling with SCF, so we see a lot of mail that's coming in. So I'm on the
Hold
front
on,
end of
Denny.
it.
Denny, Danny, who you talk about? What's going to happen to the lady that comes with her boots and the fur? Who that boy? Bye. Stop
Who?
repeating music, rap music lyrics. You sound crazy, Danny.
Somebody was
Danny.
on here with some boots and some fur.
No, that he made a comment. Danny. Number one, I'm from I'm from Miami, so I don't need. If it ain't no trick, Daddy, I don't know what you
In her
understand. I don't
apple
understand.
bottom jeans.
You see the apple bottom jeans?
He said Jay's sister kind of cute.
Who your sister?
He think you my sister.
Baby, we not related. Are you fucking mad?
Shout out to Columbus, Ohio. Yeah.
Mad. You mad.
Oh
You
man.
mad. If your facility don't believe in
Man.
service talks, Chimera, guess what?
What?
We have service talks. I don't never participate. I usually walk away from them and go, I don't want to hear it.
Why? Oh,
No.
that's
For
my
what?
time to ask questions.
No, the service talk is for them to fill a quota because in your when you go into your email, especially for supervisors and stuff, and you go into your what's that, the hero crap, the training, that's in
Hmm.
your hero training. So they have to make sure they check off all the boxes saying they gave us the service talk. Nah, bitch, I ain't trying to give you no you failed, flunk by.
Damn.
No.
Damn.
I don't want to
Damn,
hear
Miss
nothing
K.
I don't want to hear nothing you gotta say.
Damn.
No.
Damn.
But
Damn.
anyway,
Well, our
back to
service
the
talk was with our plant manager. Hmm.
oh, so she lied to y'all again? Did she
Hey, I
lie?
hope not. I hope not. Because she gave us a whole backstory how we were not chosen to be a center for mass delivery with the carrier. She told us we did not
Really?
qualify. We were not big enough. And she said,
Well,
now we are becoming a testing facility. We're going to be a testing facility like Las
well,
Vegas. I'm like
really,
Vegas?
this
Like
this lady lie
Vegas?
this lady lie like the wind because number one, we're losing our PD and C status. We're becoming an LDC. So PD means processing and distribution center. L means local because we're losing outgoing. So how are we going to be a testing facility when everything is going to be local?
But I thought we were becoming local because we were losing
The
the outbound
outgoing,
mail. But
correct.
but
But how
that
we
was
gonna be a
that was
testing
due
facility?
to. But I thought that was due to us getting the carriers to come to the facility. They had to get rid of something to bring something.
No,
That's what I
it's
thought
You don't have to
that
get. You
process
don't
was
have to.
for.
looking
Wait, Christine, hold on.
like
What?
a fake Pippi stocking. I'm gonna go sit outside.
That's what we thought
With
the
my
process
glasses.
was in order to. What he said, my eyelashes are real.
Don't listen to
What?
nothing that small people got to say. Don't listen to that.
Oh
Small
damn!
people
Oh
always talking.
oh.
Small people.
Dang, I'm
Small
sorry,
people are
Jay.
this high.
Dang, that
So
is interesting.
Forgot my slippers. I don't even like how y'all just let her take over my
you
channel
could
like
have
that.
sat down right there.
You got the microphone in your ear.
Oh, too bad. You
Yeah,
gave it to
Jay, can
me.
you read us the
I'm over
comments?
here
Cause
watching my
I
shit.
can't
Listen,
I can't
no,
do it
she
like
asked,
you.
can you read the comments? They flash by so fast.
I'm reading them.
No, why don't you sit
Yeah,
down?
So I'm fine.
Please, can you sit down and read
I'll
the
be in,
comments?
I'll be in the comment section.
Petty ass.
I am. Shut up.
you gonna be in the comment
Petty.
section. Okay.
Hope you fall off the stool. Anyway,
Dang. Good luck in that custodial
yes.
orientation. Good luck.
But listen,
And
at
make
this
sure
point,
you
right,
test. Take them tests. Go ahead, honey.
at, at this point, I'd rather be a custodian or a truck driver.
Mm, you ain't
Oh, look,
lying.
because I'm
You
like,
ain't
listen,
lying.
we may not have no jobs.
That's how you feel? See, I feel like the post office is like the military. That's
Mm.
how I feel about the
Well, the
postal
post office
service.
is the military. Well,
It is.
it's a federal institution. We are all sentenced
Right.
to that motherfucker. We just go home on furlough.
By choice. By
By
choice.
ch-
By
you think
choice.
it's by choice?
Definitely.
Them
Yes,
bills
because
ain't by choice.
you're right. Because
Them
I
bills
haven't
ain't.
found a job yet that's going to cut that check. I have not found one yet. But,
Mm-mm.
baby, I ain't looking hard
Not even
enough.
OnlyFans. OnlyFans don't cut that check that quick.
Oh, girl, my toes are pretty now. My toes are cute. My toes is cute. And like they say, Jamie hating on the lashes, but I might get a couple likes with these lashes.
I have
Okay.
lashes. I wear
Me
lashes, but
too.
they not. I'm not with them too. She said,
Right. And
Angel, you got a
let's
question?
say you keep
Mm,
yourself up very well. Isn't that a priority of yours? Like, it makes you feel good. You come in there, you
it
look
does.
good, you smell good, and it's
Yes.
it's it's a positive thing to see as well. Because
You know what it is?
what we got on our plan, we got a lot of bonnets.
Y- Listen, I'm so tired of the bonnets. I wear bonnets at the house when nobody see me or you with your peoples or whatever. I
Oh
feel like
Lord,
we at work
man,
99% of the time. And am I gonna wait to get my hair done for something special or wait to wear my perfume that costs a lot of
yeah,
motherfucking money I pay good money for?
I know that's right,
Or
Miss K.
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, baby, I wanna look good for me. For me. For
Yeah,
me. Cause it make you feel good. And
it
shit,
does.
I'm old. I'm
You
old.
look good.
I try, but
Uh-huh.
y'all know black don't crack. Cocoa butter works wonders.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, but like the post office is like the military. I don't think we go nowhere, but we may have to go elsewhere. But
Correct. I agree with
yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
I know this change is not gonna be no 10-year change. It's gonna be rather quick. It's happening
Mm.
quickly. A lot of things are happening faster than 20 years ago, or whatever, when your mom started, she heard bullshit
Yeah.
about changing, closing, and whatever. The only big change we
And it
had,
was like, yeah, it was
yeah,
like what's it called Bigfoot. It was like Bigfoot. It's like when it's gonna
yes,
happen? When it's gonna
exactly.
happen?
And then you kept hearing it, so it was like, yeah, 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 I heard that, I heard that, I heard that. But now it's to the point where it's like, yeah, I heard that, and then I saw. It's
Mm.
not like before. It wasn't like I heard it and then you just go about your day. You're hearing
Yeah.
it and then you're seeing the trickle down effect of what's going on. So it's like at this point, you change the name of your channel. You talking about the channel? That's why he need to be in here reading it because I'm trying to read this stuff as it pops up really
And
fast
talk. Yeah.
and talk and try to answer you guys. And
Yeah,
oh
because guys,
num
I
num,
apologize if I'm not responding because
we
I see someone say
exactly. I'm
custodians wear
trying to.
uniforms. They do get a card, a uniform card to buy
Mhm.
uniforms. I wish
Mhm.
we got that. Clerks, mail handlers, we deserve it. Since y'all complain about what we wear, pay me to buy some clothes.
Well, we do get a clothing allowance. We do as mail
Clerks?
handlers. Mail
Oh, we don't
handlers.
as clerks. Yeah,
Y'all
we
don't
don't
get
as
one?
clerks. No,
Oh,
ma'am.
that's
Believe
why
me,
y'all
never
always
asked.
asking somebody to buy y'all order y'all some shit.
I've
We do
asked
have.
carriers that come in there. I've asked the instructors, the carrier instructors, like, hey,
Mhm.
can you give me a shirt?
But you know what the thing is? We get an allowance, but the stuff that comes through the book, right, is expensive as
Mm.
hell.
Yeah.
So the little allowance they give you, and if you don't use it, you lose it. So it doesn't roll over to the next year.
Oh
So
wow,
like
come on.
I think mine is like $100. I don't fucking know how much it is.
Okay.
Let's just say $100. If I don't burn it in that year before my anniversary date, I lose it.
Oh
And then
wow.
they just re up the amount. I'm like, so why can't you just give me 200? Why I can't get just 100? So, but like a lot of times, the only real thing that mail handlers order, we order the hoodies that everybody seems to like. I've ordered 3 hoodies. One I gave to my niece. She stole my
Mm.
hoodie, so I ended up buying another hoodie. The
She sold
sweaters
it.
that no, she
Oh damn.
stole it. She made it her own and then never
Oh,
gave it
she
back.
stole
She
it.
stole it. So my auntie, I said, go ahead, take it. It belonged to you now. And I ordered a new
Yeah.
one. But
Dang,
that's
I
the only
wish we
thing we
got
really order.
allowance.
We only order that or and the sweaters that the clerks wear, we can actually order those. Those big, heavy, long sweaters.
Mm.
The shirts
Yeah,
that
like
you
the
see,
knitted one.
yes, the knitted ones. The shirts that you see most mail handlers wear, the USPS shirts, you can order them off eBay. A lot of
Yeah,
people
that's what I'm saying. A lot of stuff you can
selling
just get
selling postal
online.
shirts shit. And I think we should be able to use our allowance to those people who either selling or making stuff
Oh,
so
that
that
would
we
be
can buy from
nice.
them. Because what they're selling, baby, you selling me a shirt for $30. Get the fuck out of here. I could go buy 3 shirts for that.
For real. I mean, what we paying
Can
for?
you sit
We
down,
paying for
please?
the logo.
Why you sitting all the way back there?
Dang. Poor baby. Poor baby.
You should be reading the comments, bro, because we can't read them as fast.
One said, give Jay back his channel.
I didn't see
No.
that comment, honey.
I
I
did
didn't
see
see
that
that.
comment. That comment was 20
Oh.
comments ago. Go away.
Oh, the other one says, no one cares about y'all feet.
That's
Oh
probably from
my
you. That's
No,
probably from
that
you.
wasn't me. I didn't like that.
Uh-huh.
god. Mm.
Like,
Someone said
Jay.
their views over 500.
Can't believe they took over my
Carriers
channel.
get more.
Yeah, because they're a
Rain
carrier.
gear
Carriers
is
get
over
more.
500.
Yeah,
Ooh.
carriers get
No, he
more
said his
because
yeah, he said his rain gear was over $500.
oh, it's rain gears over 500.
Mm-hmm.
Just slide over,
Yeah, they
bruh.
had some.
You smell like work.
Mm.
Cause I just came from work. I work, unlike you. Sit up in your
Oh
truck
man, I
talking,
wish
ain't gonna
I
do
could
shit.
see my emails. I wish I could see my emails to
Next
give
thing
you
you
guys a
clear, right?
little bit
No, you gotta start
background on the
over.
mechanics test. If it was
Uh-huh.
for someone, because I took the mechanics test and failed terribly.
Damn, tell Jay read the
Comments,
comments.
exactly.
I'm reading them.
You need
I'm
to read
reading
them.
them. I guess I can recite the comments. That's all I can do because
Cause we can't
Yeah,
see them
that'd be
as
great.
fast as we want to see them.
I can read a little bit.
Wear your glasses. You know these old people can't see.
Yeah.
You got 615. Somebody put they allowance is $615.
He's a truck driver. Gotta
Truck
Oh.
drivers get that much?
be. You know it.
To do what? Y'all don't do nothing.
We need it. We face the elements.
Oh, okay.
Elder
Okay.
abuse.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was Angel. Angel said he got it.
Elder abuse. Proud of it. Proud of. I thought he was down, bro.
Dang,
Damn.
that's messed
He said
up.
elder abuse, bro.
And
That's
I'm
messed
proud to be an
up.
American too. There.
Nine
Damn.
sixteen.
Yeah, $250 a coat. It's ridiculous.
God damn.
That's how much they charge. You a city carrying? You got $615?
He said a windbreaker was 215.
Yeah,
What in the
Shit,
world?
Angel. That's just
it's
ridiculous.
the highest salary for a labor
But it's the
associate.
carriers, they have to wear uniform when they're out on the road, correct?
Correct.
5
Correct.
to 80 grand.
Well, the
Okay.
the the drivers do. The NVO drivers and the TTO drivers have to wear uniforms as well, and they have to wear the safety vest too now.
We TTOs were
Okay.
hard working. That's what
Yeah, I
said.
saw MDO walking
Question.
around with his vest on.
Oh,
He
this
looked
one's in
nice.
Minnesota.
Not MDO, but I
You
see
we damn near
dock supervisor.
in Alaska, bro. Minnesota cold as fuck.
Minnesota cold as hell. Mm-mm. CCA said they only get SV said they only get 4.99.
See, not
You want
only
to?
do the women take over the plant, they took
Okay.
over my channel.
Good. No.
Yeah, can you, Miss K, can
Yes,
you
ma'am.
believe our plant manager in our meeting said that this season she's planning on not hiring any women because we stir up the drama.
I'd have passed the
She's like
shit.
she doesn't
Oh,
understand why we don't get along. She
but
said
she
this is the easiest plant, but we cannot get along, and she blamed the women. She said it's our fault.
honestly, honestly, number one, sweetie, you the one who promoted three women as supervisors. You didn't have to do that. Three.
That I'm sorry weren't qualified, but
They were not qualified. None of them were qualified.
Woo,
That's number
mm,
one. They could have
at
like
all.
listen.
And no
You could
messiness. We just being
no, it's not
honest. They were not.
messiness. Number
They were not
two,
qualified.
exactly. Number two, the drama. We've always had drama there, but on a whatever level. It seems that since she came there, the drama. She honestly, I'm real talk. The
Ooh,
lady is a fucking demon.
who we talking about?
She come in the
She
not
building.
a
what?
demon.
The lady is a demon,
Oh my god.
and
Ooh.
she like fucking misery, and she bring misery with her ass. When she come in, she was gone for how long? Nothing.
She was gone for a hot
Calm.
minute.
Supervisors were not arguing with supervisors. MBO, everybody was on even kill. This whole come in like a fucking tornado, and all she do is stir up shit. And she's a belligerent motherfucker. Her mouth is rude.
Mm.
And I can't see how the hell you've been married so damn long because I couldn't put up with your ass.
Mm,
He
Like
mm.
real
might like
talk.
that though. He might like that.
You know what? That man got a side bitch and a whole family on the side. Keep on playing. I hope you do watch it. Watch it. Come check me. I'm
Well, now,
grown.
Miss K, we gotta. Okay, now I'm gonna play. The other side because, like,
Oh,
I gotta give her
he's an
this. I gotta
exorcist.
give her this.
Oh,
She's trying to get the people
oh,
in line.
oh,
She's trying, but
oh.
I do agree her delivery is wrong. Her delivery is so
Yes,
wrong.
Listen,
But
damn.
she's
I
trying
saw it.
to get the people. She's trying to get the people in line. And like I said, it's no more talking. She's doing way too much talking.
Well,
Write them
listen.
up.
This is the thing
Follow
I
the
don't.
procedure.
This is the thing I don't. I don't have nothing against her personally.
No, of course, I
I
nothing
understand.
either.
I understand what she's trying to do. I do. But our particular location, and you know this, our
Hmm.
place is a fucking zoo. You do not come in and feed the animals. I don't care.
Yeah.
And I've been there 9 years going on 10. I've seen 8 plant managers.
Yes.
8.
Yeah.
Everybody come in with what they finna fix and what they finna do. Baby, you only here to end your career. Our location,
Mm.
everybody, is where you go when you get ready to get that higher level to get the fuck out. Or you fucked up somewhere else and they send you to us. Because they say if you could come down here where we are and fix these animals,
Not
then you
animals.
could go somewhere else. And
Not
everybody
animals,
who
Miss
come in that
K.
building, everybody who come in that building, talk that talk, and we do what we always do. Mm-hmm. With that bullshit. Mm-hmm. And they don't last. She's actually lasted because they don't have nobody else to bring over there
So far.
so far. And also too because no, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna just keep that to
So the
myself.
guy in Minnesota works in negative 60-degree weather.
Oh wow. Sorry to hear that,
Bruh,
sir.
bruh,
It's been
more
humid
power
and
to you.
hot here. It
It,
rained today,
We
actually.
burning up.
Yeah,
Burning.
it tried to rain today. It tried.
They did try.
talk like a
It
truck
did try.
driver. Show her how to drive.
Oh man.
She act like this too. There would be nobody sitting on the
Actually, who
road.
said that?
That's Angel.
Angel. Actually, my stepfather was a over the road truck driver. My uncle, a retired over the road truck driver. My late brother-in-law, over the road truck driver. My late
Mm,
cousin, over the road truck driver. My cousin, still an over the road truck driver.
nice.
So,
I'm
so
I'm still a truck driver. I don't talk like that.
because
I got a channel, and
I have a channel too.
they love your channel.
Yeah, and it's a good channel. I've definitely tuned in
Listen,
and subscribed.
listen. Y'all know Miss K. There ain't no filter. I'm too old for that shit. We ain't sugarcoating it. We too old to play these
And
games.
she was scared to say the word
But that's the way she was raised. That's the way her
What?
mama raised them
What?
right.
Who, me?
No, but she was scared.
Yes.
Well, no, she was
Her
telling
mama
us
don't
not
play
What,
that
they
shit.
put
to
the
wait.
word racist?
I think
Racist. She
No,
said
it
racist.
was just,
she was wait. Yeah, she was
I
racist. Yeah,
wasn't scared. I was just trying to
When you were
be,
scared to say the word racist?
no, I
Why?
wasn't scared.
yeah.
I just
Said
didn't
no
know
seatbelt
how
needed.
the
Drive the
YouTube
truck.
work.
She
Cause
runs down
I'm
no seatbelt
I'm
needed.
a YouTuber and
Danny,
I
my
see
man's.
anything to
Danny.
be taken the
I
wrong
thought we
way.
was, bruh.
Danny.
Oh, no.
It's hot in here.
It is. You know, I can't.
Turn the air on, bro. You
Nah,
trying to
it's the
save some
liquor,
money?
baby. It's the liquor. It's
Baby,
the liquor, baby.
I just started drinking. If y'all saw my
That
community
thing
page
woke you
last
up.
if y'all saw my community page last weekend, I was drinking Saturday. This no, this juice.
I'm
This
just gonna
juice.
turn the AC down a little bit. Okay.
It's good though. No, it's tequila.
I'll be back. I'll be back in a minute.
Turn the air
Pote.
on, bro. It's hot.
Pote.
What the
Yeah.
hell you got whatever.
But no, but like I said, like I see our plant manager trying to make change. Definitely. I see her trying to make change. But like I said, it's hard to teach old dogs new tricks. But Miss
You
K, we
right.
gotta blame the old dogs though. They telling the new people to
Correct.
not give a fuck. They telling them not to
Correct.
work. They telling them not to do, not to listen. It's like where do we cut the strings from the old heads to the new heads to say
But
this
it's
is
so
not what we're
hard.
doing here?
But
It's
it's hard
very hard.
because the problem is that you got these old heads teaching these young ones, the hatchlings, that's what I call them. The hatchlings, these bad habits. Oh,
Yep,
we
very
don't do
bad
this.
habits.
Oh, we don't do that. When I first came in
Hmm.
as an MHA, there were old timers who taught me the correct way, who had a
Yes.
work ethic, that you went out of your way. Listen, I'm holding my lunch because I want to finish this shit off. And but
Yes.
you
Hmm.
also had supervisors and MDOs who understood, hey, listen, if you hold your break, if you hold your lunch, I just want to get this shit done. When it's done, then you can go and until I need you. These new age ones are learning wrong ways. They want to stand over you. They want to look at you. Why you ain't moving the if you don't get the
Yeah.
fuck out of my face, you barely was
Definitely
an MHA for
mishandled.
2 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Actually,
Who put Miami? Who put that?
he said, Miss,
Oh, don't, no, 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 nah, nah, nah,
no, he
nah.
said Miami is beating Boston
Yes,
right
they
now.
is. Go motherfucking Heat. Ah! Yes, they is. Hold on. Aha! I gotta check the score, y'all. Or somebody tell me the score of the game. Tell me the score so I don't have to go on my phone and look. Please, please, please.
Well,
Hey,
I ain't
as
trying to
long
keep
as
y'all too long if y'all tuning in.
hell nah. Mm-mm. It ain't that serious. My buns won't let me keep my headphones on.
Is this
The earring done popped the hell, clean the hell off on the other side of the room.
is this Danny
Oh
from
no.
that's Minnesota right now?
Danny, Danny.
Is this Danny? My man that got promoted,
Danny, you the one who got promoted to being
the
the
nurse.
nurse? Is that you, Danny?
If Boston lose this one, it's over.
Oh wow, that's great.
J Tuck.
Danny, the Panthers. Oh my God, I went to a
Yeah.
Panthers game. It was a shit, and they had double shootout, sir. Oh my God, I had never seen that before. It was the best, and they had a fight. Danny said yes.
This is the one.
Yay, Danny.
So backstory on
Yes,
my
he
man
said
Danny.
yes.
So my man Danny was one of the most annoying mail handlers that I knew. Loved the man to death. He went from being a clerk to a mail handler to another clerk to
Mm,
another clerk. Played dumb the whole time.
yes, he
Had
did.
people thinking that he was crazy.
What?
Then he went back to being a clerk. They were just messing with my man. And then all of a sudden, he tells them, "Yeah, I just got accepted as a the nurse for the post office
Yes, he's a nurse for
as
the post office.
career."
Yes,
They
Oh
know this
wow.
man is a
yes.
Dang.
certified nurse. And
Go,
turned
Danny.
and looked at all the people at the station with lights, and bounced
Yeah,
on
for
their
sure.
ass. Yes.
And for everybody who's tuning in, listen, you don't have to be a clerk. You don't have to be a mail handler. You don't have to be a damn custodian. You don't have to be a truck driver. You don't have to be an ET. There's so many other
Yes, that's how I
careers
started it.
in the post. They have
Yes,
lawyers, they have doctors, they have
absolutely.
nurses, they have what they call what's that,
Occupation,
administrative support or something? Occupational
occupational
health
health
nurse.
nurse.
Yeah. There's a lot of
Yeah.
positions in other fields. You don't have to do what we do, manual labor. You could do other things,
Absolutely.
IT, all of that foolishness.
And what did he go from making
Yeah.
like change to making? I think they started at
IT,
like 78
policing.
thousand.
Danny, my birthday coming up. Um,
Damn,
Hook a sister up, Danny.
damn.
I'm trying to go to Belize, Danny.
Nah.
I'm trying to go to Belize for my birthday, Danny.
Don't believe that.
Fly out,
Y'all,
Danny.
yeah, look, y'all seen my pics. I go out the country. I don't stay in the country. Um,
Sean says irritating Indiana. That's my home skills
mm,
right there. What's the difference between a post office and a postal store?
a postal store.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so like if you go to the UPS store, or whatever, that's a postal store. So they do everything all in one, but they're approved to do mailings, but they're not under the umbrella of the post office. Or if you see some people who actually just have a postal store, not UPS, but like a regular postal store that has mailboxes, that's not sanctioned PO boxes by the post office. That's their own personal that they you can receive your mail, but they register with the
Oh
postal
wow.
service in that area so they can do that. And then they do faxing services and all that other crap. But we still have to go to them to pick up the stuff so that we can process it.
Right.
That's the difference.
And they sell things a little bit
Exactly.
more expensive.
Yeah, they do because they're private. They're independent. They don't have to adhere to the price sets that the post office has. Because whether or not y'all believe it, we ain't trying to gouge y'all. I heard stamps going up again and first class mailing, but whatever. We're not trying to gouge you guys. But when you go to a postal store and you're mailing something and you try to do it overnight and they're saying it's like $15, but you go to the post office and they're telling you it's 9, that's because they're trying to make they're there to make profit, baby. They got to make profit because they have to pay the post office a certain amount of money
Keep their store
for,
alive.
yeah,
Yeah.
for that stuff. So it is what it is. Ow. My earring flew all the way across the room. Can you go get it? Please be a gentleman. I know it's hard. But
Yes, my ass.
yeah,
How can't you bid on a custodian position?
love you, Indiana
Yeah.
Sunshine.
How have you how
Not
have
irritating
you heard
Indiana,
any good things about
Indiana
any mail
sunshine.
handlers testing for the
Oh,
maintenance position? Any
No,
good feedback?
no,
People
I haven't.
passing?
I haven't. Excuse me. I haven't. I know of one mail handler, one who has applied, and I don't know if he took the test or not. I do
Hmm.
know some other people in other crafts have applied, but what you have to do first, you have to take the test. So you have the
Yeah,
915, 915,
the
and
test
then you
was
have the
pretty
other
tough.
test.
Like I've
Yeah,
taken the test.
that's for the ET, right? Because you have an ET test and
Yeah.
you have a custodian. Now, I seen that ET test. Real talk, y'all, by
Honey,
this ET.
if you don't have a background in mechanics, listen here. You better go buy the book off Amazon they talking about because honey, I was in there, I was proud to not know. Because I was like, it is a lot to know out here. And like I've
Listen,
heard in
mm,
the maintenance field, even though you pass that exam, you have to
hmm
pass the interview. You have to pass
correct,
that interview as well to
correct.
get a
But
job.
but I
Yeah.
also
So
heard that even if you get a passing score, um, they or maybe not if you get a passing score like you barely skirted by, they just want to know that you have the ability to try to learn. This is what I was
yeah,
told.
that is true. They're training you. They're teaching
Correct.
you to work on the machines. Correct. Yeah, I
But
agree
real
with you
talk,
on that.
but real talk, I did see this test. Man, I ain't trying to be rude, but let me just say this: the motherfuckers that we have as ETs, they don't know this shit either. You got circumferences and all pies, and then you got to do this shit. These motherfuckers don't even know because when I come asking to fix my motherfucking machines, they looking like, what the fuck is this? You tell me, you the goddamn ET. I mean,
Man.
the custodian one is easy. Do you mix bleach with ammonia? No, motherfucker, you don't mix bleach with ammonia.
Oh wow, that's how you feel.
Look,
The live was called what it was called, Gone Postal. So Go
I don't know
ahead,
why he.
Jay. It's
First of all,
okay.
he need to pay me royalties because he's using my title.
Ooh,
I need my
ooh.
royalties.
I know that's right for
Copyright
the shirt.
copyright infringement, sir.
I love the shirt.
Thank you, ma'am. You got a lighter? Let me set it on fire.
Man,
Hey,
oh my
and to
goodness.
all my Zoes out there, all my Zoes,
Oh yes, happy
happy
Haitian
Haitian
Flag
flag
Day.
weekend. Sac passe, okay, mes amis. All right, so I don't
I
know. I
know
don't know if I
that's
have any Haitian
right.
people out there, but it's flag weekend, so
So
you gonna.
one person asked,
Mm,
I gotta go back up here. Do you think we'll all end up working to postal stores? They
no,
want to switch us all to postal stores.
no, they not. They just want to put us in a bunch. They want us to be like Amazon. They want us in these big ass hubs and these big ass spokes. Everybody's centrally located and working. It's not going to be postal
Mm,
stores. Postal stores, if they, we're no longer going to have storefronts anymore because the post office doesn't see the need because we're leasing that space and that's costing us money. So they're not. They're trying to alleviate as many of those little storefronts as possible. So the
That
post, yeah, the leased ones, because they're some that we actually own in like old buildings that are historically registered. Some of them, not all of them, but the storefronts, no, they're trying to get rid of those. But I think the postal stores will actually be okay. They'll be fine because they still gonna have a need for people to come in because a lot of people, even myself, baby, I go to the postal stores. I ain't got time to stand no motherfucking line, and I work there. I can literally come from the back to the front, and there's a long ass line out the door of people trying to, handle their business. So I'd rather go to the postal stores. The
absolutely.
postal stores are straight, but we're not going to be postal stores. We're all going to just be working in windowless, unhappy buildings, you know,
Oh no,
just
Miss K,
doing
don't say
work.
that.
I'm
Don't say
serious.
that.
I'm
But it's the
serious.
people. It's the people. I'm telling you because when I started, it was a different atmosphere
Yes, it
because it was
was.
hustle and bustle. So
We
now,
started
even
at
at
the
the
same
volume
time. We started
slow,
around the same
yes,
time.
exactly. To see the change, and he
Miss
asked me
K,
like the drastic or the small changes. It's like it has happened over time. But for me
Mm,
coming in when I saw when things were good, it now it's just like it's the people. It's the
it's the
people.
people. It is.
People aren't enjoying coming to work anymore. And I don't
No,
know. I mean, the job's been the same, but it's the people that are coming into the facility.
honestly,
It's
this
just
this week
crazy.
and last week, I've been having like just mental anguish. I don't want to come in there. I don't.
Mm.
I need a mental vacation. I don't feel it anymore. It's like you said when we
Yeah.
first started, you had the hum of the machines, the tow motors, the forklift drivers, the MVO drivers, the TTO drivers coming in, coming out. And even though you may not have liked your supervisor, your MDO, they never disrespected you. It was about the work,
Yeah,
do the
you ain't
work.
have they ain't have time to talk to you
No,
because we was working.
no,
They ain't have
exactly.
time to talk to
You
us.
had no plant
It was
manager
no
walking on
need.
your
We had
floor.
so
Yeah,
much work. No. We had
correct.
so
You
much work.
had
There
you had
was
so
no
much work to
talking.
do.
Hmm.
I'm not there. I'm just listening. Listen, there's a
Yeah,
question.
it was so much
CK,
going on.
CK,
Yes. Hmm.
Miss K, JH, and CK. Do you think that many of the clerks and mail handlers should look to mantle themselves valuable by doing some certificate programs related to automation?
Hmm.
That's the
Should
question.
they mantle themselves
Do you
valuable?
think that some of the clerks and mail handlers should try to,
But what type of certification in automation? Like, are you
Yeah.
talking about dealing with robots, dealing with AI? Because that's going to be an IT thing.
Mm.
I think if you're a clerk or you're a mail handler that has a background or a degree, because don't get it twisted. A lot of us who work in there, baby, we got degrees. we ain't ignorant. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us who come in there, we have street
Have something else
knowledge
going on
and we
outside.
and we got things going
Yeah.
on outside. So if you have a background in
Yeah,
IT,
definitely.
I think for someone in IT, clerk, mail handler, custodian, truck driver, I think if you're staying up on your IT, yes, because
Or
because
also, I think too, if you have, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
it's a typo. Oh,
I was
but
going to say also look into becoming if you are in automation like a trainer, an instructor, because they have on job trainers, so and
correct.
instructors. Many facilities don't have them, but that would be a step moving up where you're
But
not
see, our
management, but you
facility
are.
does. Our facility does. It's a level 14.
Where are they? Oh,
Yes, we are.
really?
Yes, ma'am. But this is the problem.
Oh,
They will not make you a level
they
14 trainer. They won't
mm,
because they don't want to pay you. So, like,
right, and that's what I've heard too.
they
They
don't want
want
to
you to
pay
do the
me.
training with
They
no
wanted
pay.
me to train
Yeah,
somebody, and I said, make me level 14.
yeah.
And they're like,
And
oh, they,
even for the time being, they won't pay you. But
and I said,
if there's
nah.
somewhere else, they should look into that. Then I think
Mm,
that'd be a good step. And definitely implant support. I think when it comes to automation, implant support is a
mm.
good step too, especially
But
if
see,
you're a clerk and you work bundle.
correct, because for mail handlers, we
Hmm.
can't seem to get an implant support because they fucking think we stupid or something. I don't know what it is.
What you mean? We got one from a man handler that's in implant. You know,
Let me leave that alone.
ha ha ha. How she got that job? Let me stop. How she got that job? Because I thought most of
Because
us
I
couldn't
was
be in
specifically
implant, but
told that mail
ooh,
handlers cannot apply for
I've heard
jobs
the
in
same
implant support.
thing. I've
But
heard the
sister girl got it
same
as a detail.
thing.
I know we know who we
And
talking
now
about.
she got a job.
Now
Yeah,
she has a
yeah.
well, technically she
And
doesn't, but I'm
kudos for her.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Look, I got no look, that's my peoples. I know them. I've hung out with them. I've drank with them. I know exactly who it is.
Yeah.
But the problem is that that position was supposed to have been thrown up for a clerk. I was specifically
Mm-hmm.
told many times when I applied for positions in implant support, which I am qualified for because you state that you need a 4-year college degree, which I have. I
Yep.
cannot apply because I'm not a clerk.
Got a question.
Mm,
Ready?
Yes,
mm-hmm.
Jay.
They want to centralize more offices, but how are they going to do that in the wintertime in northern states? We
Mm.
don't know. We don't live in northern
We
states.
don't live in the
No, I'm just
northern
kidding. Go
states.
ahead. Give me
But, child, I don't know. Honestly, it's yeah, northern and Midwest because in the Midwest specifically, everything is spread further out. So if you centralize locations, but your nearest town is like 65 miles away, and
Can you imagine?
it's cold, and you got black ice on the road, and it's like -5, that shit is hard. And then you sending carriers out? Because you know our motto: rain, sleet, snow, hail, clusterfuck. That's our motto. That's going to be very hard. Hey, Lucifer Daystar, I love your name. I really do. I love it. I get it. You get it? You get Lucifer Daystar?
I became a PTF career almost a year ago, and I've never had an orientation. Should I?
Are you fucking serious?
They're asking a general question.
No,
I know who the
that's
person
not
is.
general.
I've been with the post office for a while, so I know this is just a general question.
Oh, it's general? Because that's to me, baby, you better file grievance.
That's crazy.
And
That's
never had
crazy.
an orientation.
No,
Should I?
sir.
That's
You're supposed to have
crazy.
one. No, sir. No, ma'am.
And I think these jam-packed orientations are absolutely just wrong. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's no way people getting what they need answered and done with
Mm-mm.
masses like that.
Mm-mm.
Absolutely not. And
Well,
that's
they
where
want to
people
do
get
all this Zoom
lost.
shit. Mm-hmm. They want to do all this Zoom shit and cram everybody to do
And
orientation.
one time.
Mm-mm. And then what I don't like for orientation for me, the majority of us were mail handlers, but it was like a couple of people who were clerks. I think clerks need to have their
Mm,
own separate orientation because y'all career path is different from mail
yeah.
handlers' career path. And in my orientation, honestly, I don't know what the hell they were talking about because it
We
was nothing specific to being a mail handler.
yeah,
It
the
really
same as the
wasn't.
clerks.
This
We
person
were
said where PS meets
processing and
PTF.
automation and we were learning
I don't
about
know if they give
carriers.
you orientation when you hit PTF.
No, they don't need to
They need to give you an orientation when you go full
when
career
you go full career.
because that's when they explain. They're supposed to explain when you hit PTF. about the retirement and all this other
Correct.
stuff.
Correct.
But um,
They don't even give you a orientation anymore if you are a 360 MHA and we let you go for lack of work, and then we call you back 2 months later. You don't need no damn orientation. You just was here 2 months ago.
Oh, the welcome back. Yeah.
I'm not because of the cost of
Yeah, because it costs too much money. What you need orientation for? You were just here last week. Take your ass on the floor and go work. What you need to
Right.
know?
Do you want to work?
I
Do you
never
want to work or
heard
no?
anyway.
And that's what the post office need to take serious. When that
Right.
time period comes to have people leave, they need to say yes or no. Because they let people
Hmm.
come back that don't need to come
So
back.
you don't need to be part of the detective crew. Know that name.
Mm,
Using also light rules and notifications.
I see that.
Somebody
Wait,
said they just run a video
Anika D, you said
dedicated
we're
to
you had an orientation for
clerk.
RCA and 4 years later about to have one for MHA. Yes, you got to have another orientation because you were an RCA. So your orientation is supposed to be different because now you're an MHA. You didn't want to be an RCA no more, sis? Really? Mm-mm.
Writing on the wall.
Welcome to being a mail handler, sis.
Yeah,
Us women,
she wanna be
us
out there
women, we run
serving
that
the
shit.
building.
We run that shit. Us women run that shit.
Why are regulars clocking PSE hours? Oh,
What you mean they clocking the hours that y'all working? Because they want to make sure y'all don't go over so they can file grievance to get their money.
Right, because we want that money, and that's the sad part. Because I was just telling Jay that they need to
Mm-mm.
utilize the PSCs.
Mm-hmm.
If you got the clerks calling out and not showing up, utilize the PSC. No PSC because they need to let them people work because we need help.
She said too hot outside. Anika,
okay.
baby. Oh, we in Florida, baby. We know about that heat. Okay, so I can feel you on that one, baby. I can't. I love my carriers because I can't do it. I can't walk. Mm-mm. I could walk, but
Yeah,
not doing that shit. It's
I
too
swear
damn hot.
everybody and I playing a little young just because they out of the sun. I swear.
Exactly. We look even the white folks. They be like, I'm 85. You be like, where the hell you 85 at? You look like you were 55. It's too fucking hot, bro. It's just
Barely
too
can get
hot.
up off the floor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's too hot. Too hot.
Yeah, the plant
But
keep you young, so come on, go ahead.
mm, even though our plant hot as fuck though, they claim they fixed the air, but they really didn't. They ain't fix the air.
You think so?
It's not fixed.
It's
The
fixed
tabs
because
and the
y'all got
vents to see it,
On
make
the
it make it look like
until we
it's
come
blowing.
in, on the platform on the dock, this
it's
side
cold.
is working. This side that used to be piping
Oh,
cold is
damn,
hot
honey.
now. It's
Yeah,
not the same anymore.
I can't imagine being out there just the in and out alone. Ooh.
Anika D, baby, I'm with you. I respect the city carriers, but baby, I ain't finna walk that loop. Mm-mm. Proud America say no. I be in the streets. I'm a carrier. Okay, listen. Any carrier in the streets, rural carrier in the bush, I give more props to y'all, especially the city carriers because y'all be getting robbed and y'all be getting hit upside the head, and especially up north in Chicago and shit, it's getting out of hand. These carriers getting shot, they getting mugged, they getting raped. I can't because I'm gonna be on the news, and not because they did something to me, because I'm gonna fuck their ass up. Because you're not gonna look. The post office ain't gonna
What?
do shit for me because I'm like, look here, y'all can take this LLV and shove it up your ass. Y'all can take the master key and put it up in your ass. You can have all the mail in this shit because I don't want it. Just do not fucking touch me. Take this shit.
Wait, you lost? What is
No,
going
I don't want it.
on? What's
Cause
going
you know,
on?
cause you know if like when carriers if they get robbed or if they get um if something happened, the first thing that happens is of course the postal police, the postal inspectors, they come out. You know you're the number one suspect, right?
Hmm.
You're the number one suspect. You as the carrier.
Oh wow.
Because they're assuming, oh, you had something to do with it. It's a conspiracy. So they look at you like that first. Nah, nigga, you ain't finna look at me. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all ain't finna look at me like that because I'm finna tell them to take all that shit and I'm gonna stand here and wait for them to come and be like, they took it, it's gone. I'm not.
Mm.
You're not finna
So
come run up
whatever
on me.
happened with that ruling with having the police the postal police going back on the roads? Have they
Okay,
have we heard back from that?
so I was reading an article the other day in regards to that. So this is what's supposed to happen because the postal police had lost funding in order
Hmm.
to be able to go out on the road like they used to take care of the
Right.
carriers and also the truck drivers. They were also there for the truck drivers as well. So, and they stopped that for a long period of time. So now because of all the thefts, all the robberies and murders that's been happening. Because I don't know if y'all know, we done had 3 murders this year of carriers, and they're not advertising it, but they're going back on the road because the thing was is that the main focus for the postal police that was given to them was that they needed to be concerned with the buildings, the postal property, the land, not you as a carrier, not you as a goddamn drunk driver. They give a fuck about y'all. They was worried about the fucking building,
Mm.
not you.
Yeah.
And now because all this stuff has gone on, they realize. And I even saw a video where the head of the postal police was like, it's
Well, see,
not
he
that.
was suing. He was suing the
Yeah,
post office.
it's not his choice. He had no money. He said, "There's nothing I can do. I don't." He says, "I
Yep. He
don't
couldn't send his
want to
people
not
out
do this.
there. Yep.
Yeah, I don't want. I want to send people out
Hmm.
there." So, and also too, because now they're going to do some different stuff with the blue boxes. They're finna change the master
Mm.
keys again.
Yeah, because
They
those were being stolen. Yeah.
Correct, and they want to do some other stuff with just your boxes in general as a customer because there's a lot of theft. And lately, because and I hate to say it, because of the economy, there have been a lot of theft in general. It ain't just postal; it's just thefts across the board. People,
Oh, of
inflation,
course, of
inflation
course.
is a motherfucker, and people need money, and when they need money, they're gonna do what they gotta do. So, and the easiest way to
Hmm.
do it is a carrier. They come into an apartment complex, they got a master key. The master key open up all the boxes. So you like, well, I'm
Yep.
just gonna steal the shit.
And I've worked in a
It's
records
serious.
room, and I see how serious it is. It's we have a sign in, sign out, and we have a daily check for all accounts
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
as
exactly.
for our drivers. Yeah, and it's serious.
Hmm. So,
Serious.
so that's why I look. I have
Mm-mm.
friends and family who carriers. I respect that shit because I don't want to hear like down here where I am. We had a couple of years ago, and it was really sad. We had was it UPS driver, some stupid old robbed the jewelry store, and
Mm.
they decided to commandeer the damn UPS truck, and they went on a high speed chase from one county to the next, and they hijacked and they held a gun to the UPS driver's head. And he did what he was told. He just drove. And then the police cornered them. So the police decided that they was going to go ahead and shoot them. This is the fucking problem. If you're in a UPS truck, y'all know you can't get to the back, right? They just have the open side door. But everything around
Mm-hmm.
them is steel. Everything. So while you're shooting bullets, bullets ain't got eyes. So the bullets are ricocheting off the steel around him. Killed the driver and killed the dude.
Wow.
Exactly. And that's where it started. It started down there. And then it moved from Coral Gables on up, going back into Broward. Oh, I didn't even live. Yeah. But the thing is that, I don't know what UPS has in place, but we don't want no shit like that to happen for people, for our carriers who work for the post office. But we also had the same shit a year before because some stupidos was robbing the damn apartment complex, put a gun to the
Mm.
driver's head, jumped in the LLV, and said, "Let's go." And she, because it was a woman, she said, "All right, let's go." And the popo was behind her, and the helicopters and everything, and they got them out safely, and nobody was shot. But it was sad because on the thing with the UPS driver, that was not called for. They could have waited. And you know what was even sadder? What was even sadder than that was when they were done, like about a week later, they took this UPS truck down further south to where they have I guess the homicide unit where they do the investigation for forensics. And it was on the back of a tow truck. And somebody pulled up
Wow.
next to it and they video and the blood was still in it. The dude's blood was still in it. This man was young and had kids. This is why I have an issue with the fact that, especially with our carriers that are on the street, they need more fucking protection. Real talk. I'm in a
Most
building on it.
definitely.
Yeah, I'm scared for my life sometimes. We work with some wackos, but I can get the hell out. Really? Goddamn. I can get out. We can get out. But our carriers on the road, our tractor trailer drivers, our NVO drivers, you by yourself. You riding by yourself. So if the post office doesn't see fit that we need to have somebody out there with you guys or trailing y'all like they used to do, then that's a fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? There is a goddamn problem. It's bad enough you got an LLV and your goddamn fan if it break down, you can't get it fixed because you only get service once a goddamn year. The hell,
Yeah,
fuck a
that's
fan.
crazy. And we've had let alone threats at our job this year alone that were serious and they took lightly. And you don't know
Exactly.
what could have came from them threats, like towards
Exactly.
towards MDOs. Like those
Hmm.
threats were serious, and we in our plan did not take them
Damn,
serious
that's
at
right.
all.
Hmm.
The postal police walked in and walked out like, oh, you know,
Danny, you right. The
like it
pepper
was
spray
nothing.
is
And
not
it's like,
enough.
no, it's not. They walked in, walked out, and
Hmm.
slap on the wrist, but this is serious. Like she
We've had
said,
people at our
wackos,
wackos. They don't care.
nothing.
These
So
people have families and they got kids
it's
and shit.
sad.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not with that.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
Absolutely.
I ain't gonna even lie, y'all. I am licensed and I carry. I am legit. Remember, there's the NRA and there's the black NRA. Join them both.
No.
Join them both. Now, I can't take my firearm to work, but I should because these people crazy. Because
Yeah.
it don't make no sense no more. It doesn't. And honestly, who said that? Who said that? Somebody said somebody they carry two Glock or somebody Glocks.
Right here. This is
Ha.
here in my city that
Somebody
carry
got a 50 caliber, a 45 Glock.
and the 50 cal.
Listen. I have no problem with
Damn.
carriers carrying firearms as long as y'all asses are licensed and trained and go to training once a year. It should be like that. Seriously,
It should be like that,
it
but just
should.
to be on the record, it's not
It's not.
legal.
It's not legal.
But if you don't get caught, it never
Oh my
happened.
goodness.
Love. You didn't know three carriers were murdered, baby. It's things the post office don't want you to know. And this is not stuff that's not public record. It's all public record. We have. I mean, just the crazy one that you did about the other day about the one outside of DC with the girl
Yeah,
who was pregnant with the other girl.
with the baby daddy.
Yeah, they
You heard about that, CK?
No, not at all.
really. You ain't hear about that one? It just happened what 2 weeks ago?
Mm-mm.
Week and a half.
Yeah,
You ain't been following my channel and you work with me? Shame on you.
I'm sorry. I'm a new mommy.
but
I'm a
it was
new
in the
mommy.
news though. It was in the news
I,
though. It really was.
I don't even watch it. I
And
haven't been tuned in. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
carry a John Wick. Hey, I would love that shit. We should do that. Carry a John Wick.
Gotta be something.
What
Yeah.
man did you go there?
You right, love. 42 is
Shit,
not old.
they'll rather PTFs. They say if they get rid of the PSC jobs, can PTFs take their job?
No, they're PTS.
Not take their
Well, you
jobs,
know
but
what?
PTFs
They could work
they
their
want they're
jobs.
rather a PTF. Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they can work their jobs because technically they are a step above and one
Hmm.
step closer to being a regular. They're technically a regular, but not a regular.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, it says, why do they force you to take PTF career? And I was a PSC and was happy. You have the answer to that,
Yeah, I can't answer
CK?
that.
No, but I think for as a PTF, they get to cross work you, so you can do mail handler work and you could do clerk
Mhm.
work. So that's
Mhm.
why I think they will choose a PTF over a PSC because they can use you as needed versus
Mhm.
only I can only use you here at this time in this operation. Now I can send you wherever and you have to do the job. So I think that's something I think people have to think about. But I know PTFs they don't get converted as fast as PSEs.
No, but they can give you a PTF. But technically, the way it works is you're a PTF. You're supposed to still get certain benefits that a regular would get.
Mm.
that PSCs or
Okay.
if you were MHA would not get. So they
Mm.
can move you around. You don't have
Okay.
a bid, you don't have whatever, but you get benefits on as a regular. So like in our new contract, which is
Okay.
garbage, which is fuckery. For the mail handlers, they brought back what they call part-time flex. Fucking PTF. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah.
So you're a
Most
regular,
definitely.
but you're not a regular. Y'all get it? You're regular, but not a regular. But see,
Crazy.
the thing
That's
was,
crazy.
but remember when we had true casuals? Casuals, when they first got hired back in the day, you worked everywhere. You were a clerk, you were a mail handler, shit, you might have been a custodian. Wherever there was need for work, that's where you work. So a lot of the old timers and some of the people who came in probably like before us, they were casuals for 3 or 4 years. So a lot of them, they know
Longer
how to
than
run.
that. Longer than that. Longer
A
than
lot of them,
that. Because we
yeah,
had to.
a lot of them know how to run a AFC. They know how to work a DB. They know how to do this. They know how to do that because when you were a true casual back in the day, you didn't work one area. You worked the whole building.
Hmm.
Now we don't have casuals anymore because in our contract we don't do casuals. So we only do MHA 360s, and then we're doing career regulars. And now with the new contract, we're doing FTFs, full time, full what they call full time
Yeah.
flex, which I call garbage. That's what I call it. I call it it's garbage, but
And
whatever.
thank you. Yes, so yeah, happy Mother's Day. I know it passed. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, we had a lot of casuals. People got converted around the same time, right before we got hired. Like we came, like wow. Some of them been like 13 years. I know a
Hmm.
Haitian lady, a sweet lady. She was a casual for years, and then when she finally got hired, she was more than excited. Like I'm like, that's crazy. Like just being pretty much tossed around here, there, and I mean from tours as well. Like she was
Mm.
on a night shift, then the morning shift. Like wow,
Love, love.
brutal.
What you mean you shouldn't do carry? That this is scary.
Jack and Coke, girl.
Jack and Coke. Oh, I ain't drinking Jack and Coke. I don't know what the fuck I'm drinking now. But love, love. What you mean? Maybe I shouldn't do carrier. It's scary, baby. Listen. I mean, some people love being a carrier. They really do. Don't be scared. That doesn't mean it's gonna happen to you. That's small incidences. But the thing is, when you're a carrier, especially in certain places like Detroit, Chicago, where they got some serious shit,
Mhm.
they know that certain areas are high
Large, yeah.
crime and high prone. The problem is that the inspection service hasn't been able to monitor or go out with the carriers to help them out. So if they give you a route and it's a cakewalk where you just go in apartments and stuff, then that's fine. And if anything happens, if somebody roll up on you, just be like, here, baby, take that. I don't want it. But it's not like it happens. Move that. It's not like it happens every day. It's like when it happens, it becomes major news because it's usually just something like crazy and far fetched. But don't be scared to be a carrier because honestly, compared to what really happens based on the day to day, it's very minute. It is. All I say about being a carrier, you have to have the fortitude to be a carrier, baby. Like real talk. If you have the fortitude to
Mhm.
be a carrier, then be one. Baby, I don't. I'm too cute for that. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. I'm just playing, y'all.
They're
Hmm.
training every week, every day. So
Oh,
people, it's
postal
hard
spoke.
because people aren't lasting. People are not lasting as carriers because that is
Hmm.
a constant field that they hire in.
Because they burnt
Especially,
out. Because you come to work
yeah,
and then you say, hey, CK didn't come to work today. So now you got to take your route and her route. It's like being a TTO
yeah,
driver. If three drivers call out, then you got to figure out how to do the reroutes. And then, but it's even worse as a carrier. A driver is driving to a station, dropping that bullshit off, going to do this. It is what it is. When you a
mm-hmm,
carrier,
mm-hmm,
I got to do your whole route and my whole
yeah.
route in the 8, 9, 10 hours that I have, and then go home. Hell to
Turn around
no.
and
Yeah, no. And then, oh, and if
just
you
like
do finish
the
it,
lady on LV was saying, she was like she was on
mm,
a whole new route and they expected her to perform the same way as if she was on her old route. And I'm like, that is
Mm-hmm.
crazy. And imagine taking someone from another city, putting them in a
Yes.
whole nother city. Now I gotta learn all of this. Like, ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even, salute to y'all. Hats off. Cause baby, where we at, I wouldn't even dare go outside. My kids go
You
to the
wouldn't go
pool for
outside?
30 minutes max. Yeah.
You know what?
We
That don't
not
make
we
no
not out
sense.
there long. Wet your feet. Let's
Mm-mm.
go, kids.
Mm-mm. Seven Sage, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
What's up? I know exactly who that is. What's up? Are you still at work? Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So, I mean, CK, you ain't got no drink, bruh. You ain't talking shit. What's going on? Come on now. I need you to loosen up some. This Friday night, baby. What's going on? You ain't got no baby with you. The baby in the other room. What you doing? You doing shots? What you gonna do?
Wait, who y'all talking to? Me?
You.
Who doing shots?
You
Oh,
doing
I
shots
ain't got no
there?
liquor over here. I don't have no liquor over here. I don't have.
Wait. You
Mm-mm.
got no liquor in your house, ma'am? No wine, no nothing?
Nah, I've been trying to live a clean life. It's been tough. I've been trying to lose some weight,
I
live with a
feel you.
clear head.
I feel
Yeah,
you.
no
392.
vitamin
Why Body
D,
Swift say he on
nothing.
that
Just
brandy?
been rough. I know that's right.
Huh?
Should I bother getting a position as a clerk or PSC? That would be a question for her.
CK, you see that
That's
from
the same thing, honey.
yeah, it is. It's the same
Yeah.
thing.
Well, usually when you come in, you'll be starting as a PSC, and then
Hmm.
you get converted to a clerk.
Danny
So
say you need to
definitely
take a
that's how
shot.
you'll be starting.
Hmm.
Who, Jay?
Somebody
How
told him to
many
do a shot.
CKs we have in this room?
I know, right?
We have more than one CK.
Who else is CK? I don't. It's just you, right?
No, I think he's trying to be funny, but yeah, it's just me. I'm sorry because
It's just
I'm
her.
really not reading the comments. I was hoping Jay was doing that, but I guess not.
He was, but
He
I
was
have a little
trying.
screen. I have a little screen in front of me, so I'm actually looking at it.
Oh, okay. So I'm sorry if I missed y'all questions, but definitely coming in as a PSC, then you'll be converted to a full time clerk,
Hmm. That's after you paid your dues.
and which is a decent job. It's a decent
Yeah, it
job
is.
because you have many other you have places within the facility to go.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
there
you do.
are jobs that and you don't have that much of a choice, but depending on your seniority as a PSC, you do have that option to
Hmm.
choose where you may want to go because a
Hmm.
lot of people don't want to go there, so you can have that. I was a PSC clerk and distribution clerk.
Hmm. LJ, you say you had a gun pull. You say I had a gun pull, but I was at fault also because I was telling the man what you want to do. But I understood his issue. I wasn't wearing a uniform. A CCA should be giving uniforms. I almost got shot. Okay, but damn, LJ, where were you? If you had a uniform or not, bro. I mean, if he see you delivering mail, what he thought you were doing? How was it your fault, baby?
No, because a lot of people are getting they drive in the driveways and getting killed by accident.
I mean, I guess if you pulled up in someone's driveway and they were like, "Hey, what you doing here?" or whatever,
And
and
that's scary. That's ooh,
that
can't
is
imagine.
scary. Listen,
But I don't like that the rule carriers, like I don't in my community, I see like residents waiting for the rule carrier to give them their mail. No, wait till they're finished and then get your mail out the box. Don't be there
but
sitting there for nobody to hand you
there
no mail.
but there are a lot of people who actually they still do that. They don't have a problem going
Hmm.
out to go get their mail from their rural carriers. Because a lot of time, it used to
Whew.
be back in the day, you had a carrier for 10, 20 years. When I was growing up, I had the same damn carrier, the same carrier growing up. Like we knew his children when his children went to college. And back in the day, when you was a carrier, like when it was Christmas or the holidays, we took care of our carriers. A lot of people would leave their carrier stuff. They would give them
Oh
money
yeah.
at the end of the year. They would give them baked goods. They would give them liquor if you knew what they liked. We don't have that shit no more
Mm-hmm.
because the problem is
Yeah,
with the
you're
post
right.
office, we switch up carriers every 2 to 3 days. So when you get used to a carrier, even where I am, I got used to one carrier for almost a year, and they gave me some other bitch, and then they gave me some other bitch. I don't even know. And then this bitch delivers mail, and because one thing missing from it, she'll put I don't live there. Bitch, it says United States Postal Service. You know that whoever lives here work for the Postal Service, you
Oh
dumbass.
my.
We don't have that same relationship that we used to have with just service people in general, like your garbage men. You would do the same shit for your
Yeah.
garbage men at the end of the year come Christmas. They would get so much shit from the residents, from the neighbors. You gave them money, you gave them gifts, you gave them food. We don't do that no more because we don't know who you are because they keep switching y'all motherfuckers up. If they just had
Mm.
the same person, then a resident would not have a problem with the same person they see coming every day. When you went missing as a carrier, the people you served every day was concerned. And sometimes they would
Mm.
call, hey, where is CK? Where is so and so? I haven't seen them. And when your
Yeah.
carrier went on vacation, your carrier told you they went on vacation. Hey, I'm going to be gone with my kids or whatever for 2 or 3 weeks. You're going to get so and so. So you already knew who was coming to deliver your damn mail. We don't do that no
Right.
more. And the post office honestly needs to get back to that. Needs to get back to having that interpersonal relationship with our customers that we deliver to. We don't have that no more. We just don't.
Yeah.
Because they're too fucking concerned about their numbers. Oh, the numbers say this. Fuck your numbers. Because people don't mind being fucked in the ass if somebody's stroking their head. That's it. Like real talk. If I make it sound good to you or if I give you the attention, you don't mind if you go up on stamps. Or you don't mind if you've only delivered 4 days out of a week instead of 5. Those things people can tolerate if they're being treated appropriately. If they're not being treated appropriately, they're not going to reciprocate with the shit you're trying to feed them. Like I don't know which direction the post office is trying to go to, but it's not a good one.
Yeah. I think for our facility, it's the. I feel like they're looking for the numbers, but we don't have the product.
Correct. We don't. We don't have the product. We really don't.
So it's like it's impossible. You're looking for numbers that don't exist.
Hmm.
But like she says, it's like, well, we don't have the volume, but the numbers should still be.
Hmm.
Not when it's inconsistent. Not when the
Exactly.
volume is coming. So like it's
Hmm.
crazy. That's why I say I think we should be at a better state than where we are now with the
We
volume being
should.
so low. But we're
We
not.
should.
It's like it's been pretty bad.
Hmm.
And I and
Hey,
I and
like
I can see like I saw your photo and it's like it's everywhere. The volume is
it's
low,
everywhere.
so if the productivity is low, it's like what is going on? Mm-mm. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I don't know if
Lions.
you and JH can stay on here, but y'all got me beat today. I had a great
Oh my
time on this
gosh,
live. I
girl.
did. And
Oh my.
Miss K, he spoke you up because he said you was coming. He said you was
Oh,
coming,
he
Miss
told y'all
K.
I was coming. That mother of a
No,
lie.
he said I gotta lock my door because she may pop up.
Well, I
So
told
we
y'all.
had no idea.
I thought I was going to a party. I come to
Yeah,
this
I
old
haven't got
but
nothing.
but
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do
I
that.
enjoy my Friday. I enjoy my Friday night with y'all. I really do. And Lions
I
Den,
did as
hey
well.
baby,
I
how you
did as
doing?
well.
So, but and love,
I did as
yeah,
well.
I do. But I
Yeah, and
think
I hope everybody stay in connection with this because
yeah.
it's definitely growing into something. It's definitely changing into something.
Hmm.
Definitely.
I think that as employees, because fuck, management is they clueless. They're really clueless. The people who really control what the post office does is what you consider corporate. Would be DeJoy and
Mm,
anybody down from up there. Management at the local level, they're clueless. They're only told things and they just do what they're told. The post office as a whole needs to go back to the way the post office used to be. And the
that would
customer
be
service
nice.
The customer service is not number one. Now, it is in
Mm-mm.
certain places, or a person who works there, may take it upon themselves and go above and beyond that extra mile. But a lot of them, because we're on this Amazon mentality, no disrespect to my Amazon people if y'all watching, but Amazon is garbage right now. Okay? Y'all customer service sucks. Your delivery is sucking. I have Prime and you telling me I can't get it tomorrow, I gotta get it 2 more days from now. No, 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 no. That's not what I pay for. The post office, we don't pay for a subscription as customers. It is a God-given government right. So we need to go back to the way shit used to be.
Yeah,
That
I
is the
agree.
problem. We need to go back to
And
the
the
way shit
inside,
used to be.
we're held accountable for it too. We're held
Yes,
accountable as
exactly.
well.
Exactly.
Definitely.
And that's one of the main problems. But the thing
Because
is that they want to compete financially with Amazon
yeah,
or with whoever the hell else, Temu, whoever the hell is going on, which sells the same shit that Amazon does, but it takes 2 weeks to get it. But anyway, but that's one of our new accounts, so I'm not gonna talk bad about Temu. We love you, Temu, whatever. And no, it's not a scam. Temu actually does deliver, but if they stop focusing so much on the fact about profit, and we've been making money the past 3, 4 years, the post office has been turning a very healthy profit. We have.
oh,
Have we been
definitely.
have we been doing stuff archaic? Yes, we have. Because the post office hasn't invested in their infrastructure. But the one thing that we have above all else between FedEx, UPS, Amazon is the fact that we've always had customer service. And our focus
They all flow through us.
and
Yeah.
our focus as a post office has not been focused on the customer service. Not we, they are too focused on the fact of money. And that's why people don't have um they don't have the they don't what's the word I'm looking for? They don't respect the post office like they used to. Like the post office used to be respected more so than the police.
Yeah.
Real talk,
Yes.
real talk, and I'm telling you, real talk more than the police. Don't matter what color you was. This ain't got nothing to do with white or black. You respected the fucking post office. You respected somebody who
Yeah.
worked at the post office. You respected that. You respected your carrier that came to your house.
This was a job people wanted to have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it was hard to
Most
get. Now
definitely.
you're making it that every
It was
motherfucker could come in the
hard.
door. It was hard.
Yep.
And the
Yeah.
problem is now is that because we making it so easy because we want this turnover, we want these bodies, we're fucking up on the real point, which is customer service.
Yeah.
That's where we're fucking up. You would have a carrier go back to the station and back in the day, if it was something that was on their route that they knew that you was waiting for, that fucker would come to your house and bring it on the clock. Hey, CK, I remember you said about this package you're waiting for your grandma. It came
Right.
literally when I got back and they brought it back to you. We don't have that no more. Cause you know why? You stressing the fucking carriers out, giving them 10 ass routes and talking about be back by 8,
Right.
be back by
Right.
8 o'clock. Don't come back here with no mail. Come on now, bro.
Yeah.
Come
You
on.
know what I would love to hear? For the carriers to give us feedback on how we're doing on the processing side. Because lately in our facility, these PSCs, they've been fucking up. And I know these carriers are furious with some of the shit that we're sending out as far as our
Hmm.
letter trays. I
Hmm.
would love to hear feedback from with that, because that is something I've been interested to hear about.
I just came off my shift.
So I wanna see if we can get you live. I wanna
I
see if
can't hear him.
you can't hear. You can't hear him yet.
Yeah,
Huh.
take them off. No,
Oh,
I
oh
can
no.
hear you guys. I can hear
Oh,
y'all,
I
but you
couldn't
can
hear
take the
nothing
headphones
you were
off.
saying.
So
Just
Who is
now?
that?
I wasn't
Test one, two,
talking.
three, four.
Oh, you weren't talking.
I
Girl,
got I
Mm-mm.
got somebody on the line.
I'm
Like the
getting.
chat.
Who is that?
Hey, hi, Miss Kate.
Hi, how are you?
All right. I love your loving light and your Jack and Coke.
I'm not drinking Jack and Coke today. I'm actually drinking Merlot and tequila mixed.
Nice.
This is a police officer, FYI.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not driving. I'm sorry. I'm not driving right now. Oh, so are you having a good Friday evening?
Absolutely. You're my family out here
Oh,
tonight.
I'm glad. I'm glad we are.
So he's the one that asked about the
Love and
questions.
light, Danny, huh?
This is Mr. Gonzo.
Oh, the Gonzo
That's right.
family. Okay.
That's right.
So how do you feel about things going on, sir?
Well, I love the information you guys are giving out, but now I'm starting to think twice whether I should really do this or not and wait it out.
Don't let us scare you. It honestly don't let us scare you. Really.
I
It.
would love to work at your plant and be.
Ooh, no, you don't. You don't want to work there, baby. Oh God. Oh,
Well, I
we.
know you got my back because I'll listen to you and
Mm.
follow your lead. You know.
I mean, I get a bad rap for running my mouth too much and putting it in places it shouldn't be, but it is what it is. I
You're
just
keeping it real. Everybody has to carry their own load. You get it
correct,
done.
correct. But I mean, but I wouldn't discourage you from not coming to the postal service. Honestly, the postal service is not going anywhere. It's just right now it's so much transition going on, and everybody's just concerned about where their place is. Where are we going to be in a year or 2 years?
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
And I'm looking at it from the outside. It's 40 hours is an issue. Less
Yes.
than 40 hours. How do you live with that?
I mean, this is the thing about the post office that I have to tell people. When I first started as the MHA, I was guaranteed when I walked in the door every day, 12 hours, 6 days a week. Given.
Wow. Yep. Hmm.
PSCs were working 6 days a week, almost 20 hours. And y'all know, CK, y'all know y'all was. Some of y'all was doing 20 hours. And because
We
the
was
mail
taking it.
volume has, yeah, the mail volume has trickled down some, even though it's about to be summer, we still had mail movement. Because of everything that's going on right now, it's you're not guaranteed that time, but because when you become a career employee, I'm guaranteed 40 hours a week, regardless.
Okay.
I'm guaranteed. I come in there, I can stand around and hold a broom and look at the wall. They're going to pay me. Yes, I know it's sad, but that's the way it works.
Right.
If you're not career, then yes, it will hurt you because right now, like tonight, prime example, I have MHAs. They're on 32 hours this week. I literally watch my MHAs in my work section go home at 8 o'clock.
Mm.
They were at 30 hours, 28, 26. They sent them home on a Friday night.
Yeah.
So
So,
It's
so
the
when
last
you
day of the
become
week.
regular or slash career, you're
mhm,
guaranteed 40.
correct.
Right.
You're guaranteed. You're guaranteed, depending on your craft. Like as a mail handler, you're guaranteed 6 hours a day.
Okay.
If you're not career, you're guaranteed 4. CK, for PSCs, are they guaranteed 4?
If you're
If you're
non-career.
Yep.
non-career?
4 hours.
Yeah, they're 4 hours.
Non-career. Yeah.
So normally when you're career, the 6 hours is garbage. We're gonna stay and do 8 anyway because we know how to stretch that shit out. That's
Right.
that's the only thing right now that I tell people, and I told my MHAs the other day, it's getting to the point where I barely see mail volume. It's kind of sad, and I'm letting them know,
Yeah.
hey, coming in here, and I know some of y'all got a second job. Keep the second job right now, depending on where your standing is. 'Cause when you come in as a non-career, you are there's a seniority level. They'll tell you there's no seniority. Yes, it is. Y'all have a seniority level,
Definitely.
and it depends on how you stay and if they send you home due to no lack of work and then they rehire you or whatever. The one thing with the post office, if you are diligent and willing to stick with it,
You set for life.
you set for life, baby. Real
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah. I see that. I see that possibility. Yeah.
hmm But as long as I know you probably can. You're probably already financially in your head planning how you're going to make these moves. If you go to work for the post office and if the hours are cut, most people who come to the post office, the majority of they're not coming willy nilly and they're not basing this as their only job. There are a lot of people who got 2 and 3 jobs. How the hell they do 3? I don't know. Two is even
And
hard.
hustling on the side, most likely
And
selling
hustling
their
on the
product
side. We
in the
got a
post
lot of people at the
office.
post office who are notaries, who are selling, who are real estate agents, who
Yes.
are they got the tax business. There's a lot of other stuff that people do.
Yep.
We not just we are multifaceted. When you
Full
go to the post
time.
office, you'll meet a lot of people who will tell you things of what they're doing, how to invest your money, how to do this, how to do because they've been doing it for years. So I wouldn't be discouraged in applying. I would still apply. And depending on what particular position you apply for, you might be there 2 months and they might make you a regular.
Right. They have the
And
authority
depending
to
where
do
you
that.
are, the
Yes,
hours may be there.
Yeah.
they could do that.
especially with the service.
Yes,
Your
Right.
service. I mean, if you, I remember you said that you were going to come in as a in the as a custodian or something like that. Yeah, if you go into the maintenance field, you're gonna uh, you're gonna win
yes, you will.
regardless.
You will.
You know, CK's brother's in there in maintenance and he winning. He act like
Hmm.
he ain't winning, but he winning.
He winning. CK brother winning the maintenance.
He's definitely
He
winning. And
Now,
my brother started
I
as a
applied back in
custodian.
March and in
mm,
April, and I'm still waiting for them to notify me about a custodial position in Miami and
mm.
other places.
They will. It takes them a while because the way they don't their bids are not the way mail handlers and clerks bid. It's
Right.
different. They bid like once a year or something, and then they have to go through a whole process of bidding and then testing, and then you'll see it in your standing about if they chose you, if you're pre-hired and all that. They take a little bit of time. They're a little bit. I don't want to sound rude, but they're a little bit more thorough and
Yeah.
they're thorough in when they hire compared to PSCs and mail handlers. They're more thorough.
Well, I've been applying for the last several months, and
Hmm.
I've learned a lot by talking to the HR department. Each
Hmm.
person has their own information. Some
Correct.
of it is valuable. Some of it is confirming what you guys have described over time. But they definitely don't tell you a lot.
Yeah, they don't because they don't want to tell you like where you are in the standing, how many they need to hire. But I tell you like this, if you get hired as a custodian, in less than 6 months, you probably be a regular.
And no, you come in as regular.
That's right, you do. You come in as a regular. I
Yeah.
forgot. That's right. You come in as a regular, and it's
Well,
listen, and you were in the service, so it's an automatic
right.
win-win for you.
Yeah, I plan to
Yeah,
fight back my
definitely.
military time as soon as I get in there.
Oh, okay,
Oh, you
yeah,
set.
yeah, you good.
So we do
And
20
once you're
years,
in
but
that maintenance field, the
on
ladder
paper
is
I'll have
easier to
20,
climb.
but I actually
Mm,
only have to do what 16, right?
I'm
Uh,
not sure.
Because if I do 4 years in the military.
CK, if you did 4 years in the military, um,
you gonna have the military questions. I don't have no.
It's
CK
just
is
you
her family military.
it's just you being in service. I think it's just you being in the military that gets you the
Mm,
points on your test and on your application. It's not the year served at all. No.
mm. She was like, it's just the fact that you were in the military in general. Because remember, they give you the extra points, so they automatically put you to the forefront of the applicants.
No, he's talking about back to military time.
Oh, buy back the military. Oh, well, once he gets hired, then when you go on the light blue, they have that little option for buyback.
It says
Right,
they give you your years of service.
Yeah, they give you a years of service.
right.
And
The
mhm,
maximum is 30 years,
mm,
right? And then you can retire.
correct. And the one good thing too is that if you go in as a custodian, because custodian and maintenance they're technically hand in hand, then it's easier for you to go up the
Hmm.
ladder, which means that you could have a position. Let's say you're just a basic
Definitely.
custodian, then you could go within 6 months to a year to another
Level.
position,
Yep.
another
If they
level.
have
Then
that
you can go
test
to another
available,
level and
yeah.
another level, and you could be a supervisor in less than 4 years. I'm not talking about a 2 or 4B. I'm talking about a full-fledged supervisor. But then once you get in,
Yeah.
it's easier for you to move up the ladder. It's so easy.
And those levels are the same on the pay grade that says the steps, right? Like 6, 7, 8, things like that.
Correct. Yeah. It's that.
Yeah,
But it's
I was able to get a copy of the pay scale and understand it.
oh, okay. Yeah. So Angel said if you got 4 years, then that means you'll have 4 years at the PO.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they said they give you your years of service. So if you got 30 years, baby, they gonna give you 30 years in the post office.
Okay, Virgil.
Yes, he said they give you your years of service. So if he got 30 years, they got to give him 30 years.
But I think there's a cap too, because like in the police department, you're allowed to buy back
Mhm.
time, but I think there's a cap of 10 years.
Hmm. I don't know what the cap is for the post office, but we could find out because we have a lot. Especially at our particular facility, we have a lot of veterans, a lot.
Yeah, a
So
lot.
and
Yes.
yeah, we have a lot of veterans, and they know their stuff. So I can go when we go to work, I can ask the veteran, and they'll tell me. And we have a lot of civil servants that used to work or whatever, and they got a civil servant time and all that. So yeah, at our facility now, at some other facilities, I don't know how many. We have a lot of veterans, civil servants, and people who transplanted from up north. So
Right.
and they
That's another
young.
question. That's another thing I was thinking about. If, where I'm at in New Jersey,
Mhm.
New York, if they give me an opportunity and I take it and I start here,
Mhm.
I know I have to wait about 18 months before I can ask for a transfer.
Correct. Yes.
But while I'm still trying to make that time accumulated, is it wise to just abandon that and start all over again in Florida?
No, let's say no. I wouldn't do that. No, no.
So the person here says they need to submit an NGB form
55.
55. I don't know what that means, but
Did you submit that form? An NGB 55 form?
it's probably a postal
Oh, is
form.
that
Yes.
his retirement form? I mean, his leave of duty, like him coming
What's
out
that?
the
What's that again,
military,
CK? That's a military leave form.
like him exiting the military. I believe is that that.
I don't know. Can you hear
She
her?
was saying no. She was saying that's when you exit the military. So I guess it's a form that you submit to the post office. I guess after you like because he exited the military. So I guess he would submit that form to
But
the
he's
post office.
no, but he's a police officer now. I'm sure that he was in the military years ago.
Yeah, but they still want that form. They still want to know because when you join the post office,
Yeah, that's just that could be accessed through like the VA and
yeah,
stuff.
she
I
need to
think
get
they
access
have
to the
that
VA.
too.
Okay.
I believe so,
Leave of
Yeah,
duty.
unless
yeah,
it's more.
Leave of duty form. You know what that is?
yes, yes. Because you know what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah.
You have people who, when they leave duty from whatever branch of military service they were in, the post office wants to know if you left in good standing from the military.
Right, I've heard of that.
Yes,
It's also on the DD 214.
yes, it is. Yeah, that form I do know about. Yes. So, or if you had a dishonorable discharge, because I don't know what they do with it, but I do know, and there's some um, veterans that I work with, and they were telling me about this particular form. We did have a employee who claimed he was in the military and was talking all this, shit, and he
Mm-hmm.
Oh
he actually was
wow.
dishonorably he was actually dishonorably discharged. So they were like, "What the
Oh
hell are you
wow.
doing here?" So I don't know what they do with that. I know you wasn't dishonorably discharged, so that shouldn't be a problem. But
No.
they do want to know. I don't know why. I guess it would go to if you were trying to buy back your years or your years of service.
And actually, tell him don't be afraid to call the facility that he's applying
Well,
for and
as soon
ask
as I
what's
get
what's
call
what's it
for
looking
my
like too.
interview, the
Mm-hmm.
background, and all that other stuff,
Mm-hmm.
first, uh,
Thank you, Danny. The Heat won. Thank you. Ah, the Heat won. God damn it, the Heat won.
Anyway,
Anyway, no, but you know what? Don't be afraid because TK was saying, do you have the direct number too?
no, not yet.
You need to get it. Call
Yeah.
because they HR does for your district or whatever. But if you have the number to the facility itself, to the person
Hmm.
who will be doing the training and the hiring, you can speak to them directly. They'll
That's
tell
who you
you,
want to get in contact with, most definitely.
and they'll tell you, hey, listen, on this date, we are closing the window for this particular job. We're looking at this, this, and this. And if you get somebody who's talkative, they'll tell you everything you need to know.
For
Yes,
sure.
I already experienced that. I got one up here in New Jersey that doesn't tell me much, and one down in Florida who has.
Oh yeah, you look down here in Florida, we all talkative. We'll tell you, be like, yeah, baby, what you want to know, and they'll tell you all the business. So if you get somebody who, or don't, if in Jersey, talk to somebody else. You people from New Jersey, y'all tight lip, y'all like the mob, y'all don't like talking.
That's right. You're right.
But find somebody up there. Don't talk to the same person. Find somebody else, because somebody is talkative, and see what they tell
Yeah.
you, and then you'll get a better idea. Because a lot of times, just speaking to HR, they ain't gonna give you shit. If you can speak to the facility that you are trying to go to, they will give you more information.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. So, let me see this, that, this, and the other. All right, we went on 2 hours here.
This was 2 hours?
2 hours.
Oh, gee.
For
Oh,
people
my
that want to see
apologies.
CK
This
start her own channel.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm
There you
good.
go, right there. It says CK do it. You just passed it.
I don't know where it's
What
at.
do you
Danny.
guys know about the PTOs? That's what's driving me crazy.
PTOs or the
PVOs.
PVOs? I don't know yet. I'm still waiting. I have a buddy that's out in me and you could talk about that. You can actually call me, and I pray that this guy actually answers the phone, and we'll call the guy three-way, and I can get you some direct information from him, the actual manager over there.
Well, whenever you make contact with him, give me a call anytime. Not a problem.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely.
Well, good night.
Have a
All
good
right,
night.
brother.
Yeah,
Yep.
that
Danny,
wasn't
you
bad.
tell
Having
me what's
people
the
call in
EAS
for
position. You know what an EAS position is. That's an EAS
calling
position is
good
usually
questions.
management. So it's EAS 14, EAS 17, EAS
Mm.
21, EAS 22. It just means management. There are different levels of EAS. So like a level EAS 17 would be someone who's supervising or 204 being. The higher you go, the higher your level as an EAS, when you retire, the more money you get. That's
Mm.
all that means. So that's why a lot of times you'll see people who might have been in the same EAS position for like 10, 20 years, and then right before they get ready to retire, they want to get to a higher EAS because if you get to a higher EAS like 26, 27, you get more money. That's all that means.
Let's find out if CK about to fall asleep there. I
Yeah,
know she
she is.
has a
She looks
baby.
sleepy. You work
You
I'm
tomorrow,
rubbing. I'm
CK?
rubbing my leg. I'm rubbing my leg. I'm like,
You
okay.
working tomorrow?
Yes, I work at 7:30
I think it's my
a.m. So this was amazing.
bag. No.
Mhm.
Booby,
What
you work
happened?
tomorrow?
Yeah, 7:30.
She got me on mute.
I
Can't
got
hear
you on
you.
mute. I can hear you
I
guys.
can't hear her.
I can hear y'all. Y'all can't hear me.
Can you
I
hear
don't
her
know
yet?
what happened.
No, I
I'm still. I
can't.
can hear y'all.
Can't hear you,
I can't
boo.
hear. I didn't do anything.
Hold on, let me unmute it and mute
Change
it
her
better.
thing.
Yes, I can't hear you, baby.
You gotta fix that.
Can you hear me
Anyway,
now?
people want nope. People want you to
Mm-mm.
start a channel.
Did the
Can
headphones
y'all
die?
hear me now? You can hear me now?
Can you guys hear Miss K?
I can hear Miss K.
Oh, can you hear me?
Is that dead? Randy C said he can hear both of us.
You
Angel says he can hear her. We can hear you, CK.
You can't hear her?
I can't hear her.
Can
And
you
I was.
can you hear
Here,
me
see if
now?
you can hear her, because I can't. I don't
Can you
hear
hear
her.
me now?
I can hear
Oh.
her just even when you had that had the your call. I could hear it.
Hello?
Audio
Hello?
testing. You guys hear Jay?
Yeah, I can hear everybody.
Froze.
I mean, I can hear you
Love
guys.
Love said he can
So
hear me and you.
no, she's just froze.
Danny said no, she just froze. That's what it was. I don't know
We
what's
can
going
hear
on.
everyone.
It's
We
broke.
can hear you,
It's broke.
CK.
It's broke. Everybody
So
says
they
it's
can hear
broke.
me, but
It's
I
broke.
You
guess
know how you fix this?
no. Everyone's saying they can hear it. People say we can hear you, CK. But yeah.
Sound.
Don't do it, bro. Don't do it.
Oh, I just seen it go out.
Now I can hear CK.
Yeah, because I can hear myself echo on you guys.
Here.
I hear it there. Yes.
Where?
Well, yeah, I
I
was
hear
rubbing
it
my
coming
leg
from
to stay
somewhere.
awake, but I'm definitely
I heard her voice.
Can you
somebody
hear
said
it?
everybody stay ivory.
This is weird. I'm sorry, guys. We're having.
Well, it was great. It was great chatting with everyone on the live tonight. I had a great time. I would love to be another
Can't hear.
guest. I want to wait.
Nope. I still can't hear
Well,
her.
I'm saying my goodbyes,
I'm the
JH.
supervisor now.
I'm
Irritated
saying my goodbyes to
Indiana
everybody. It
say
was
probably
great.
bad
Oh,
internet. I live in a small town. Irritated Indiana. It's not you,
have
baby.
a great night,
It's
everybody.
something going on with
I
our
think the
stuff.
live will stay on.
I don't know what it is.
I'm going to continue to watch on my other phone. Everyone have a great night and thank you.
What's going on?
Bluetooth. I heard her just now.
I know I heard it earlier. I don't hear it anymore. There you go. So what
I heard her on ear, but she left.
happened? CK left, y'all. I guess she got tired of us not being able to hear her.
She gone. So you don't need to say more to hear her.
No.
But you don't need to hear anything now. Here.
I don't need to hear nothing, right?
No, that's the microphone.
The mic is in here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay.
She got scared.
I still need to see what people are saying there, sir.
Oh, yeah, you do. My bad.
So CK went night, y'all, cause CK she got a newborn. Well, not that newborn, but she got a child.
Two.
So she worked in a day, so she probably tired. So big up CK, and hopefully we'll see her again, and she'll be able to answer some questions for you guys next time. All right.
Two times a week? Oh no. Mm-mm.
Danny, you feeling back at home in MIA? Danny, listen, I saw you talking about some pastelitos. Oye. The pasteles? What type of pasteles? You like croquetas? Guave de queso? Papa? You like papa red? Danny, you playing. You playing. Danny, you playing. Hey, Danny. Café con leche, pan tostada, and then you dip the pan in the café con leche. Ah! That is the shit. Croquetas. Ham and cheese or chicken? Because I don't fuck with that chicken croquetas. I have to have the original ham and cheese. You don't like papa? Oh, that's like a meal, bro. You know, you eat that shit, you set for the day. But I'm with you though. Carne y queso. Okay. It's too late for coffee. No, baby. It's never too late for cafecito. Really, it's never. No. If you ever come down to South Florida, we have places that stay open 24/7. And you can get coffee all times of day and night. And you will get a cafecito at 3 in the morning. I don't give a shit. It's never too late. Oh, I like ham and cheese too. Oh, pastelillo de guayaba. Ah, You speaking my language, Danny. You speaking my language. No, Danny. If I ever meet up and we go out, right? We gotta go and we gotta get un churrasco in Moro. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Baby, Gilbert's.
Postal stuff.
What's Gilbert's? What's Gilbert's, Danny? No, I go to one. I can't tell you where it's at, but it used to be 24 hours. But because of COVID, a lot of the 24-hour places have closed. So we either have Latin America, but the place I used to go to was open 24 hours, and it's called Chico's. If you know where Chico's is, then you know. The cafecito, Randy C. Cafecito has baby. That mean you a baby. I grew up on cafecito. Like you were giving that shit at like 2 years old. That shit don't do nothing for real people. If you had a cafecito and you do it 2 hours a day, baby, you ain't used to it. The bakery on Bird Road. Oh no, I never on Bird Road. Yes, Danny, that's exactly where it's. I'm from Hialeah, man, Danny. Hialeah. I'm just saying. I'm from there. That don't mean I live there. That don't mean I work there. I'm from Hialeah. Yes, la careta. Yes, that's where I go. And Latin America in Hialeah. They say open late. Best white bean soup. Oh God. Danny, you tripping. You making me hungry. I didn't eat. I had a salad today. I need some real food. You have a cousin. Who don't have a cousin at Hialeah, Danny? We all got cousins at Hialeah. Okay,
Postal business.
me and Danny talking about food right now, bruh. Angel say roll that R. Yeah, yeah. You have to roll the R's at
Postal business.
Hialeah. Oh no, Danny said he remembered the day he got his career letter. He called you. Oh shit. But Danny, Chico's not open 24 hours a day. They used to be. I used to go there all the time, especially after I used to come from the club on South Beach. Yeah. Arroz con leche. Mm, I don't like arroz con leche. I like flan and tres leche. Yeah. Not arroz con. I don't like that. Ugh. Yeah. Who your godfather?
Oh
Who?
man.
Who is your godfather, Danny? Danny, I think we may have some people that we know in common.
Oh man. Yup. Postal family. Remember? This is 2 hours.
Because, Danny, listen, my late husband grew up in Hialeah. Don't tell me I know you or I may know of who your people is.
Not proper English.
Randy C said, when did this channel become the food channel? Listen, if you ever come down to South Florida, baby, it's all about the food. We have too many y padrino. Right? Okay.
My people leaving.
Your people are not leaving. I'm sorry, y'all. Me and Danny right here talking about Cuban food. If y'all got any other, I think everybody would clocked off. They going to sleep. Y'all going to sleep? Really? Y'all leaving? Love done gone, I think. Love, you gone? Anika D still there. She said, sounds yummy. Well, Anika D, if you ever come down to South Florida, baby, we'll go out. We'll have a meal. I don't know if you're still awake or you went to sleep. Some of y'all got work tomorrow. I'm trying to keep y'all up. Oh, you here, baby? Okay, love, don't do me like that. I thought you had went to sleep on me, boo. Come on now. I'm about to go on my third drink. Y'all tripping tonight.
Don't you got your own channel?
Angel, if you come, Angel Gonzalez, if you come, hit us up, let us know. We'll hook up with you. It's only 9 here in Cali.
It's past my bedtime.
What time is it now?
It's 12:15.
Is it? No, it's 12:09. Our time is 12. It's after midnight here. Camille Bray say, how does the excess process work? Okay.
And
So
postal stuff here.
postal stuff. So this is how the excess works. They have to notify you in writing that they're going to access the building. So you get a paper and it tells you that this building, that the employees in this building are going to be accessed, right? So what happens when the building is accessed? The first people to go are non-career employees. That would be your PSCs who have not been made career and the MHAs. Casuals who would go first if you have any casuals. If there are no casuals, they roll up the way. And some non-career employees would stay. It depends on what the ratio is, what they want to keep. What also happens is there is no movement, meaning there's no transfers in, there's no transfers out. You can't move. Nobody can move. It is what it is. And when they access, it can take a year. You're not going to be accessed right away. So you're going to get stuck. Meaning, if they don't access until 2025, you're going to be sitting there. And technically, there is no bidding. There's no reason for you to bid because there are no bids because you're leaving the building. And that's how access works. But they have to notify you in writing that the building is going to be accessed, employees will be accessed out that building. Also, too, when they're accessing employees, the last persons to go from the building are the shop stewards. They don't go first. They go after everybody is gone and they are left in the building until the building closes. That's how it works. And also, Your standing in the building is the same standing you're going to have when you go to the new facility when you're excess, unless you make some moves. And I have to tell y'all about that at a different time because there are ways you can do things to change your standing. So if you know where you're going, like if it's a brand new building, because I don't want to give away too many secrets. Because if I tell y'all, y'all gonna be doing some shady shit. You can move your standing in a building if you volunteer yourself. You heard what I said. Volunteer yourself. Okay? So let's say, let me just tell y'all now, fuck this shit. I'm drinking. So let me tell y'all. If you let's say they're building a new facility or you're going to a brand new facility, a hub or a spoke. Let's say it's in your area, right? And they are open, but they're not open. You go to that building and say, "Hi, I work over here, and I heard we're gonna get access to you guys. I'm volunteering myself." Yeah, volunteering. So what happens is you become the top of the list because you volunteered yourself. You sacrificed yourself to go work at this building before you were told to go work at this building. And then what happens is, let's just say they may have had two or three people already there. So you're number four. But where you are now, you're number 54. When you get access and you go to the new building, you'll still be number four. And everybody gonna be like, how the fuck you number four? Because I volunteered myself, bitch. So when everybody else is excess and you're already working there and they can see the standing and they go, well, Barbara, how you number four? Because I gave myself up. That's the trick I just told y'all. It doesn't happen all the time, but you can do it if it's a new building and you are willing to go there and speak to them and say, hey, I am volunteering myself before I'm accessed. And then you can bump your way all the way up. There are people who can bump their way from 250 to number two. So the person who number two in your facility, because remember, your standing at your facility is the same standing you will have at the new building, unless you change it. If you don't change it, you're going to be in the same standing. But if you decide to go ahead and volunteer yourself, and you get to the new building, these old timers are going, what the fuck? How you get number two? Because I made a strategic move. I keep telling y'all, this is chess, not checkers.
You can take that off.
I can. Thank God, it's hurt my ears. No, if you volunteer yourself, Crimea Bay, you don't lose your seniority. You don't go to the bottom. It depends on where you're going. If you're going to a facility that's already established, and they don't, can y'all hear me? Because I took off these things. They hurt my ears. Y'all can hear me? I don't know. Nobody said nothing yet. But if you volunteer yourself at a new facility, this works. If you can't really volunteer yourself at a facility where it's already established and you're going there. The person who number two in your facility, because remember you're...
Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, they can hear you. Just checking.
I can't stand this motherfucker. Randy C said he can hear me. Dan, you can hear me? Okay, good. So if you're going to a facility, let's say like, I'm gonna use a hypothetical situation. You're in Podunk Town, North Dakota, and you're at a plant, right? What is that? What is that?
That was me moving it.
Ah, and you got to go to a plant in what the fuck town, North Dakota, which is like 10 miles down the street. It's an established facility. When you go, you're going to go with your standing because it's already established. Now, if you're in Podunk Town, North Dakota, and they are making a brand new facility in what the fuck, Wyoming, and you guys are getting access there, and let's say you just happen to live not too far from what the fuck, Wyoming, you would go to what the fuck, Wyoming and go, hi, hey, how you doing? Yeah, I heard y'all need some people. I already work at Podunk Town, and we getting access to come here. What you trying to do? That only works if it's a new facility. Now, not saying you can't try it at an established one, but an established one already has its clerks or mail handlers or whoever they're in the seniority list. Now, what does happen sometimes when you do go to a new facility or an existing facility and you're excess, the standing changes because remember, you're going to have people who might have been converted the same time you are. So then the standing changes. So it depends on the date. Like maybe somebody was done 5/14 and you were 5/15. So they'll slide you underneath that person and it bumps down like that. It's a whole, it's a clusterfuck of fuckery. I'm telling y'all. He said, oh, he's why you trying to make the video bigger. Okay.
No.
Yes. The real quizzer says, hope his email helps other viewers. Did you get an email?
Bro, I just sent it to him just that quick. Thank you very much. And he said, thank you, sir. Literally. It was sent. And the comment is, thank you, sir. See it?
So
That's how we do it, man. I appreciate it. Ask the question. Some person came through, sent the email. I forwarded immediately. And that's what I'm talking about, man. I appreciate that.
we were a little loud. The real quizzer said we were a little loud. Okay, loud and clear. Okay, thank you, Proud American.
Okay.
But for Sandria, you was like, is there any particular reason people would get cut from the seniority list? We recently had an update to the list and about 20 people are removed and are not converted. Any feedback on that? Yes, they probably they quit or they fired. That's it. If they were on your list and they were not converted and they were not non-career, they probably got fired or quit. Because remember, especially for mail handlers, I don't know about clerks, we have 360. So even if they let you go due to lack of work, your standing does not change. It doesn't change. So let's say maybe the people that were on your list were given, they were let go, and then when they were called back to come work, they might have said, hey, y'all, I got another job. Or I got hired at this particular facility for the Postal Service, and I'm now a regular. I'm not coming back. So then we'll remove them from the seniority list. And if these people are above you, baby, you work in your favor. Now, if they're below you, it really don't matter. So that's probably why. Danny, he is not the man. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Oh,
Danny, don't boost this man head up like that. Seriously. She said, why isn't the people in Orlando telling the mail handlers of 318 what's going on? Baby! Woo! All my good info is coming from people I network in Jax and the contract center. Baby, listen. I don't want to give too much info because then you know where I am. But I'm very familiar with the local 318. And they have been... So... And you know, I'm a shop steward, so I'm not going to tell you where I'm at, but I know of the 318. And they haven't said shit. If you saw my video the other day about is the union hurting or helping us in this postal transition, these bitches are hurting us because they're not telling the truth. They're not having conversations. They're not telling us what's going on. They're concerned about their fucking livelihood and their fucking pockets. They're not concerned with you. They don't give a fuck. Because you should be having more conversations. I get more shit from people up north, from their union, telling their people what the fuck is going on. These motherfuckers ain't telling us shit. The only way you're going to get anything is if you watch me or Jay or somebody else out here telling you what the hell is going on. Because these bitches at 318, I said it. Come check me. They're not telling y'all nothing. They're not telling y'all shit.
So my god brother.
Oh, you know who that is? You know who Nick is?
So my god brother is the MDO at in Orlando.
Which one? Which facility?
The,
You ain't got that. You ain't gonna
yeah.
say it.
Yeah, he's the MDO up there. I get information from him.
Damn, Randy, you heard my cup was empty? It is. Mm. Kamir, listen, without giving out too much information, I know who Nick is. So I can't really say too much. But honestly, sweetie, they're not telling us nothing. They're not saying nothing. And I don't particularly like the fact that when they went to convention, they were told of the changes. They were told of what was going on. Listen, like I said the other day, they don't, that shit good. They have not expressed to the members what happened at the convention. I'm gonna tell you what happened at the convention. They were specifically told there were representatives there for DeJoy and DeJoy himself that stated the changes was going to go on. Every craft is jockeying for a seat at the table. Every craft is making fucking deals. Every craft. Because they know we getting AI, we getting robots, we getting all this shit. So mail handlers making a deal because we know this shit's coming in, you're going to need mail handlers. Clerks trying to make deals because they know, real talk, they don't need y'all no more. What DBs y'all need to run? What automation you need to do? Because a machine can do it for you. There's certain machines that don't require clerks, a lot of them, but they require maybe a mail handler or two. There was talk a long time ago of the APWU and the mail handler union to fucking join together, which should have been done. Because honestly, real talk, y'all may not be doing nothing. They need a mail handler to follow behind a goddamn robot. They don't need a clerk. What they need y'all for? And I always used to get upset at the fact that clerks got paid more than mail handlers because we do physical labor. And now it seems like they're replacing y'all because I guess they consider clerks using mental capacity. Now they don't need that. They got fucking robots. But you know what happened with robots, right? They break down. And then when they break down, who's going to do the manual labor? Mail handlers. Not clerks. They don't need y'all for that. I know, right? Randy says what I said, when the machines break down. You right, real quizzer.
You talking on that snack after CK left.
CK left because you couldn't hear. The machines can't replace customers. You right, it can't. But they're not concerned, in the plants, they're not concerned with customer service. They're concerned with us moving mail. You're right, that 1.3% raise was BS. And you're right, Danny, MHAs are tough. Some of them. Because some of these hatchlings are garbage. But I don't raise garbage hatchlings. My MHAs don't play that. I don't play that with them. So, but I think the unions need to be more transparent with the employees. And honestly, real talk, I know some of y'all don't like going to union meetings when they have them because you don't want to hear the bullshit, but I suggest that y'all go. Give your feedback. If the clerks, if the APW having a union meeting, their local meeting, go. You can even go on the clock because they don't tell y'all that. I'm putting on lip chap, y'all. My lips are dry. They don't tell y'all that y'all can go to the meetings on the clock. Yeah, y'all can. So I suggest y'all go. Go. Even if you don't want to hear what these fuckers got to say, even if you think they lying, go to the meetings, give your feedback. Listen to what they're saying. Find out what's going on. Because don't criticize these motherfuckers if you don't have all the information. I can criticize these bitches because I'm in it. But criticize their ass when you know what's going on. If you don't know what's going on, you can't criticize anybody. You know what? McDonald's is already rolling out a fully automated. Listen, no, I didn't know that, but y'all know they brought back the steak and cheese bagel, right? They brought that back. I don't like that shit. But anyway, there are some McDonald's when you go into them, especially by me, you can go to the counter and you can order, but they have 2 kiosks. Dunkin' Donuts got it now too. You order your own shit through the system, and you ain't got to talk to a person to deal with them. Order it any way you want, and then it goes to them, and then you wait and you get it. They don't. People are. We're getting to the point where everything is going to be like, you know, artificial intelligence. There's not going to be a human being anymore because they don't want to pay human beings. And if they humans do not provide the correct customer service with a robot, with AI, or with a kiosk, is what you want without the back talk. How many times y'all been to McDonald's and you said, "Hey, can I get some more napkins and some extra sauce?" And they all, "Motherfucker, I want some napkins. It ain't coming out your check. Give me some ketchup." This is what's going on now. Why would I pay somebody, unless you Chick-fil-A, because Chick-fil-A pay $14 an hour, 17 in California. Why would I pay somebody that type of money to give me badass customer service? I do a robot, I do a kiosk, and I ain't gotta worry about your ass calling out, your ass telling me your child's sick, you ain't feel like coming today, all that. Robot don't do that. And that's the direction we're going, especially after COVID, y'all. Because COVID showed that you don't need people. You really don't. So it's gonna be hard. Oh damn, Benjamin, seriously, you want me to tip the kiosk? No, I will not. Danny, they don't have it in Minnesota? Oh, we have it down here. We have the kiosk. We don't have the self fully automated McDonald's, but we do have kiosks in McDonald's. A lot of McDonald's down here in Florida, they have the kiosk. You can walk in, you can order on the app, but if you decide to walk in and you don't want to go to the front, and it's literally right there. As soon as you walk in, there's two kiosks here. You order, and then you have the counter. If you don't want to go to the counter, order from the kiosk, you can order from the kiosk. I don't know why y'all don't have that. Wendy's is implementing that? Randy C? Really? Listen, I don't know about Wendy's, bro. I like their chicken sandwich. That's it. Oh, why you telling business? Charged up. Why you telling business? You know what? I think I know who you are. You came to and bring us two more stations into the plan. But you came. You telling business. I don't. Okay, Lance, you saying the unions were together prior to the postal reform of 1972. Mail handlers were treated worse than stuff on shoe. You mean shit? You can say shit. This led to the strike and the bargaining separately after. You know what? That I didn't know. Thank you for giving that information because I did not know that. But honestly, I think, excuse me, y'all, if we were together again, especially now under these circumstances, I think we would do much better as a united, combined front. Because there's so much stuff going on. I think we need to be, united because it's not about being a clerk. It's not about being a mail handler. It's about, do we have a job? Are we going to be working? In a lot of places, especially in certain plants, especially in mine, we have a lot of crossover. We have a lot of crosscraft. We got clerks doing mail handler work, casuals if you got casuals, or MHAs doing clerk work and vice versa. We need to stop this trend. We need to maintain the integrity of each craft. And the problem is that our crafts are not being maintained. They don't give a shit. Management doesn't care. As long as you get the work done. That's not the point. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I don't want to do clerk work. I could care less. Work is work. But if I'm in a union and my union says this is my particular craft and my bid and my job, this is what I do, why should I do what a clerk does? Why am I infringing upon that? And vice versa. And that's not what they're doing. And that's how you fucking know that they're in bed making fucking deals, because they're not maintaining. Look at Lord Jesus. Seven Sage, I don't care about you. You know about your ears, really? Really? Okay. Really? Charged up, you say Melrose And I don't know the other one, but the building owner won't renew their contracts. Really? But crossing crafts is wrong, Danny. It's wrong. It's wrong because not saying you don't want to do the work. It's not that a mail handler doesn't mind doing a clerk's work and vice versa. It's the integrity of your job. Hey y'all, I gotta pee. Hey, I really gotta pee, y'all. Hey, come here. I'm gonna let Jay take over because I gotta pee so bad. Give me 3 minutes. I gotta pee. Come take over real quick. Oh my god. Oh my god, y'all.
I can have
No.
I can have my channel back.
No. You gotta get your back.
What did I miss? Oh man. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Jay. I did that already, didn't I? I was actually texting my homegirl CK, and 3 minutes she got. Who's? Oh man, who's going on? His guy. Thank you. So I was texting CK, and we're gonna try and get her to do a channel specifically about clerks. You guys asked, and if I can convince her, remember she has two babies, they're twins, so she's got a lot going on. But if I can get her to give her, just a different perspective, I liked her smile. Possibly we'll get another postal creator on here to give some information, a little lighter than the information I got. Oof. Anyway, so what did I miss? Oh, yeah. All right, everyone's crisp. We gonna cut this in a little bit. This is way past my bedtime. I gotta work tomorrow. She got weekends off. This is rough. This is rough for the old man. But definitely, CK. All right, what does it say? Even if it's the same information, it's a different perspective. No question. It's all about perspective. Because that's how people don't realize that you don't have to believe in it, but the Bible, the whole second part of the Bible, those different books are the same story, just from different people's perspective. That's kind of what it is. They all were there, and they just tell their side of what they observed. That's pretty much what it is. Nonetheless, we're not going to get into I try to keep those things out of this. But anyway, Angel, I do a channel. I don't want to lose my job. Softly. So I was really concerned about that until somebody from Ohio said that they were going to call people on me, and then I had to sit there and worry about it, and then have the FBI come and try and take me out, and then she's back. A little profanity in my information. I try to keep it as friendly as possible because, as you guys see, my son pops up on here sometimes, so I gotta try to keep it a little, PG. He's asleep now. But yeah, I don't think people have to worry so long as it's all about nicknames you put out there. And if you're putting out the truth and you're not putting people's names in it, I don't believe that you have to worry about your job. If you say, hey man, I'm a mail handler, and my job sucks, you got people that suck, and I had this manager that did this and that. That's how you approach it that way. As long as you don't say my manager Jeff, because then you'll get in trouble. But if you want to create a channel, go for it. So long as you put out decent information that people watch. I will promote anybody's information. I always listen to it first and see if it's useful, and I'll shoot it back out. Ross is awesome. I like Ross. I don't know if you guys know who that is. I think he changed his channel's name, but he's a funny guy. He's a little quirky, very good with the computer, so his content looks way better than mine. And he's a mail handler as well, so I like his style. Nonetheless, what does it say? Please do a custodian segment. I had to take it down because they tried to fire me because of that. I was talking to my homeboy, and they really tried to fire me over that silliness.
Benjamin Lawrence, you rude, bro.
No, blinking is natural. Cough twice.
No, Benjamin Lawrence. Time's up. Back to Miss K. Benjamin, you rude. No, you can stay there.
Your hands are cold.
I just washed them. What the hell? I didn't go to the bathroom and not wash my hands.
I don't know if they're wet and cold. That is weird.
My hands were not wet. I'm sorry, I had to pee. I really did.
That's what she calls it. I'm on it. Got some good stuff to share. Angel, you know what you do, man? Email me, and we'll chat, bro. You know, I'll get you started, and you can go. So I shouldn't do a custodian segment. You a custodian charged up? Is this who I think it is? Because I can't see. Charged up. I wonder if I can't see who you are.
You can't see them.
I don't know if this is my homeboy. Nonetheless, if it is, I think I interviewed you before.
I told Charged Up. I know he telling business.
This is the one that we was talking to that time?
I believe Charged Up.
Oh, my guy.
I think Charged Up is that because if you
Oh.
go back, this is what he said. Hold on.
Damn. Oh, yeah, next time. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you got the business.
Look, this is what Charged Up said.
Yeah, 2 more stations. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I know who you are. Oh, but you've been everything in the post office. You just can't say custodian. You went from carrier to clerk to mail handler, custodian. You was postmaster general. I thought you applied to be the president of the United States at one time. He got every position. Sweet dreams.
Charged Up, which 2 stations they brought into that plant? Which 2?
He said it was He
He didn't say anything.
He did. I wrote him. Anyway, you got my number, man. Shoot me a text message. Right here, Melrose and something else.
He said, I don't know the other one.
Mm-hmm. He's a Renaissance man at the post office. No question. Keep up the good content. I don't know if this is good content. This is something. It's a goddamn takeover. He said cough twice. Help. All right.
You gonna get his ass punched in the throat tonight. Keep on.
You're still, how does your cup stay full? I thought it was empty.
You filled it up, didn't you?
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Can we get an email, ask you some questions? Oh.
No, he's asking Charged Up.
Right.
What's Melrose?
Melrose Station. I gotta look that up.
Melrose Station.
That's a station. I don't know where it's at.
Let me not tell too much business because that doesn't.
We are 3 hours in. This is way past my bedtime. Postal family, I hope you watched my video, my animated video that I did a little while ago about this DeJoy thing. He had a 3-hour segment with Congress, and it was the committee, and he was just stuttering like a man. I don't know if he naturally stutters, so I have to listen to him have a speech when he's not in Congress in front of them people, because if that's the case, that stuttering showed the lies. But if that's his natural thing, some people do have stuttering problems. But Jesus, man, he sounded rough. Nothing out of that really sounded good.
I didn't watch it. It's 3 hours. I want like transcripts. I can get the gist.
I watched it.
You watched all 3 hours?
I watched all 3 hours.
You didn't fast forward through it?
No. And I got to the part that I needed to hear, and then I let it continue to play. I was listening to it in the shower. I was working out. I was listening to it. I said, man, this dude is something else. If you guys get a chance and you're driving to work, listen to some of the stuff. He's telling you exactly what his plans are. There is no question behind it. He said he's not getting no more police. That's not a thing. He said they cannot patrol the streets.
But they said that they were going to increase their presence in order to help the carriers.
No, and no. He said specifically, clearly, no. He said he got 600 police officers nationwide. That's
correct.
It?
That's all they have.
That's it. That's nothing.
They used to have more. But the budget didn't allow it.
Yeah, and he's like, there's no way he's going to increase that. I think it's 600 between the postal police officers and the inspectors.
Antoine Byers overnight TTO check-in. Antoine,
Oh.
hey.
Get that shmoney, brother. Get that shmoney.
Oh, Randy, see where you can find it. It's on Google
YouTube.
it. YouTube it.
It was just like 2 days ago. I put it in the link of my other video, I believe. I don't know. I might have. Y'all can help me with the PSL. You know anyone down there? PSI? Who the what?
Seven Sage, don't start your foolishness. Talking about why I want to protect the carriers. Boy, bye.
How can I stay in touch? Yo, charged up. Hit me up, man. You got my phone number, man. Text me, bro. Port St. Lucie. Oh.
Huh?
He says he wants to transfer.
To Port St. Lucie.
Because he lives up there.
Now listen. Now listen, charged up. They're supposed to be, this is what I heard, making a bigger facility for Port St. Lucie.
Because they got Port St. Lucie West, Fort Pierce, all of them.
Is that include Midport?
Midport, yeah, there's a lot of them up there.
So they're supposed to be, and I've been told this is by management, that they are making a bigger facility so that all that is housed in one. So you know what? You probably can get in there. Danny, yes, it was the Congress hearings. It was the oversight hearing for the Postal Service. It was that one.
He said, I'm the custodian asking all these damn questions right now. Who? What? Okay. I'll put you in touch. All right. I gotta go to sleep. Oh, you got a job?
Seven said, I don't work the weekends, baby. I don't do that. That's not my thing.
L7. Is you the custodian that was texting me? I don't know. Somebody was texting me. Which
It
one?
said me. It said me. Me. You can't see that?
Okay. All right. Sure. You got to put a name behind that.
Well, no, they said here earlier. Where was it? I just seen it. There. Can we get an email? And then she said, that person said, please, more like it's a woman because her name is L.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's what they were asking.
I'll write back in
And
a
she
second.
said yes. Me, yes.
You even
She said you looking sideways.
The face is sideways. Is it sideways or am I tripping?
I can see it, but is that your face in your profile?
See, I can't.
Whatever. Yes, it's
Okay,
sideways.
there it is.
And when you laying down, when you took it, you were like this. Ah. That's okay.
Okay. All right, we got you. Okay, so I'm gonna.
She said, "Baby, you always beautiful to you."
I can't say those things because I get in trouble for anything I say.
She says she's beautiful to me, and I'm saying yes, you are beautiful. If you don't think you're beautiful, then
My whole postal family beautiful, even DeJoy. All right. With that, anyway, I gotta go. Y'all have a great night. Thank y'all for sticking around.
Even though it wasn't the party I was looking for when I walked in the door, I enjoyed my time with you guys.
Drink a couple more sips. We can have a party.
A party of what?
You see this? You see this?
Preparation H. Fuck out of here.
And that's why I'm single. Anyway.
Let me not even go that route.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
You're welcome, Randy. See, have a good night. Have a good weekend. Miss K may go to the range. She go shoot tomorrow, Sunday. Gotta get it right. So, I don't know.
Angel, email me. My email is always in the video description. And just say who you are. All right, don't put nobody's email on here. We don't want nobody having no issues.
No.
All right.
And Danny, don't forget, you owe me dinner. You owe me.
Oh, Angel emailed me already?
Dinner. He said he was going to email. He said, I did, see?
Oh, are you the one that sent me the information?
You're welcome. And remember, if you ever come to Florida, sis, holler at us. I'll take you to the strip club.
To the what?
The strip club.
Oh, that's why this party wasn't good enough for you.
Rasta Pinkney, bless up, son. Bless up, Rasta. Bless up.
What was that?
Angel say crisp.
Cool, clean, crisp.
Me not say that.
Hire.
Me not say that.
No, not mine. No, not me.
Me. He said no, not me.
Okay, you know my email. Hit me up, Angel. Identify yourself when you guys do it. All right, I gotta keep. I can't believe we went on for almost 4 hours.
Angel, you say I will go Florida. You mean I will go to Florida?
Good night.
I'm the same. Love and light, y'all. Peace. Go to sleep.